Hello, hello, hello. It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with big meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with big meat. It's time to dish tea with big meat. It's time to dish tea with big meat. It's time to dish tea with big meat.
Darling.
Hello. What's going on? Hello there, my darlings. Hello. To all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, my pot stirrers, and my tea leaf readers. What's going on in your world, honey? It's another glorious day, my darlings. And you know what time it is, honey. So I know you have all of your crumpets, darlings, because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings. Ha-ha! With big meats. What's happening? Well, darlings, it's been one of those days. And information has been coming in and carrying on. I need for all of you to send your energies and your good thoughts and stuff over to Aunt Nikki. She had to go over to the hospital today. She's in sickle cell crisis right now, and we just want to make sure that she, comes out of this in full colors like we know she is. She just got to get regulated with her medicines and carrying on, and we would want to make sure that everything is everything. Okay, so she won't be with us tonight. Big Red is coming in later, I'm sure, and we're going to get some things going and moving and carrying on. But, honey, we are still here in 2020. And, my God. 2020 has just been a humdinger, okay, of an issue for many of us and all of us and most of us. And, this, that, and the other. In addition to Aunt Nikki and her ills and carrying on, being hospitalized, I got a call today from my sister, and she was frantic because most of my family is diabetic. And my sister had something on her foot. She had a scar or cut or something, and it became infected. And then it got to a point where we had to, get to the hospital and stuff because she couldn't walk and this, that, and the other. So she's been working with the doctor. She's been doing what she's supposed to do. Everything they told her to do, she's been doing. Well, she called me this morning to explain to me that she went to the doctor yesterday and the healing process is taking longer than they had anticipated. And one of the things that she needs to facilitate it, her insurance won't pay for. And so now it becomes one of these things to where it's either we got to find out if we got to come out of pocket for this some kind of way, or what this is, because she is on the verge or can be on the verge of having her foot amputated. Yeah. So in addition to that, my sisters they are identical twins, so they're 42. So one going through, the other one is going to go through, you know? In addition to that, my nieces and their mother, this is my brother's first wife, they lost their house to a fire. So the last, this happened a few days ago, and they've been displaced and they're trying to get some things together. And now we have to rebuild. You know, every year we hear of how folks have ended up losing their families or losing someone around the holidays and this, that, and the other. And every year it just seems like somehow there's always a fire somewhere, right? And I've always said, damn, you know, what's going on? What's going on? And now it has hit directly home. Okay. So now we've got to see what's going on, what has to be done, you know, how can we help in this, that, and that. We haven't put a GoFundMe together yet. I want to talk to my former sister-in-law to see what it is. Excuse me. To see what it is that she needs from me. How can I be of assistance so that they can rebuild their lives? And they lost everything. Okay, everything. So we're in the process now of, you know, rebuilding the family. Okay. Plus, my niece alluded to something, and I told her, well, when she's ready to tell me, she'll tell me. But she said, Uncle Michi, she said, I don't want to tell you because right now I just don't have the strength to go through it. And I know you, and you going to want to come jump on the plane. So as I'm anticipating what this young woman is about to tell me, I got a feeling I already know. And yeah, Uncle Michi gonna have to go home. Okay? And yeah. So y'all, you know, we're setting up positive energies and carrying on. So that we can move and groove and this, that, and the other. In addition to all that, one of my brother's second born, whose birthday happens to be the 19th. Okay. Chris has had a service animal, okay, a comfort animal. So 2 weeks ago, the dog died of a heart attack, from what I'm told. Beyond the fire. And then with having the fire, they thought they had lost the cat too. And then after that, they went back, saw that the cat was alive, but where they're staying, she couldn't keep the cat. So now it becomes this whole spiral, you know, this emotional spiral that we're trying to put together, and et cetera, et cetera. So now, you know, I have been in a whirlwind of processing, you know, processing this. And then running around because, you know, friends needed me and carrying on. You know, I don't go to the donut factory. So we are, you know, here and there. And like those who I call friends and this and the other, you know, I don't use that word lightly because I believe that friends are the family that we choose. Okay. And when you're doing with family and for family, it becomes, you know, that's paramount. At the same time, you have to make sure that you're doing it for that they're actually family, and that they absolutely stand up to the idea of what friend is, that there's a quid pro quo kind of thing in the relationship. You both are growing together and carrying on. You feed off of one another. It's not uneven. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a tit for tat. It's quid pro quo. Okay. I do this. I know somewhere you're going to do this, because out of love, we're going to make sure that we take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I went to go run around a few folks today and carrying on. My cousin, now we're not blood, but this is my cousin. She just came out of another surgery, so I got to go over to her place tomorrow to get her together, and carrying on, because the people that she had in her circle had left her on the floor on the mattress for 3 days. No water, no food. And she has mobility issues with her hands and feet, so she can't move. Yeah. Okay. And so it's become one of those kind of things. So my plate has been full. Okay. Luckily enough for me, even though the plate is full, we're able to take little bites at a time, and we're able to still, do what we got to do. But it's just been one of those kinds of things. So I have been a little piece everywhere. So we didn't do last week. I told you I had went to Savannah, and when I went to Savannah, if y'all saw my little Big Meats moment little clip a couple days ago, I did that Tuesday because I had went to go vote, and it was just really something, because it fucking floored me that here in a major city, that 99% of the people that I had encountered, 99% of the people that I encountered did not wear a mask. Okay. You understand? They did not wear a mask. 99% of the people. Okay. So it has just been something. So today, while I was running Haji around, who I'm sure he's probably going to come in a minute, running him around today, we just happened upon a testing site where they were doing free COVID testing. So I went to go take a test today, and they told me I should have my results back in 2 or 3 days. So that was brilliant. And it was a free test, because, that's the other thing. Trying to make sure that you're finding testing sites and carrying on. Because remember, in the beginning of all this, they're trying to make sure everybody get tested. Now it doesn't seem as though they're pushing the test so much anymore. They're just making sure they're pushing the goddamn the vaccine and shit now, right? And it's tripping me out. But we're going to get all off into that. Okay, so let me go to the comments real quick, because I see you guys are coming in and you're talking, and I want to make sure that you guys are that I'm seeing you and things of that nature. So it's just been a little bit that way, honey. But I say this all the time after I read it from Reverend Alfreda Lenoir. She wrote a book called Go to Hell. Okay, Go to Hell. And in that book, she says, life shows up so that you show up. Life shows up so that you show up. Okay? And so whenever adversity and things come to you that kind of want to take you off your square, you have to stand still and be like, you know what? No. First, acknowledge what it is. Stand up to it. Look it in the face. Okay? You may have to rebuild, and regroup, get your stance on or whatever. But like, you know what? Fuck this. We're going to take this. Okay? And so, it takes us into that particular thing, honey. So when life shows up, honey, you know, often when they say, you know, take lemons and make lemonade, I heard somebody say, no, you take lemons. If life gives you lemons, honey, add some vodka, bitch. Okay. Okay. We're going to make a cocktail, honey. And it's going to be cute and fun and lovely. Okay. Or at least we're going to make the best out of it. You know, sometimes how many of y'all card players out there? You know, when you play some spades or bid whist or something, okay, you just got to deal with the hand. Sometimes you get that hand when you can run that Boston. Other times, how you got that hand to where I can't do nothing with this, but hopefully set your bitch ass out. And if I don't, we just gonna play what it is. No sweat. And that is how we need to take a look at life and be able to count your blessings, understand and learn what your battles are that you're going to fight. Pick and choose your battles, because oftentimes I really believe that we choose the wrong fucking battles. Okay, we choose the wrong battles. We choose the wrong battles. A lot of the times. I won't say most. A lot of the time. Okay. And it's ridiculous. Okay, it's absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to get all off into it. Let me go to the comments. I can see who all them came up in here. Okay, the princess is here. Okay, happy Friday Eve. Okay, joining all from downtown DC God Post. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Fuck it. Me and this mouse, honey. Never mind. Finally, the big stir is back. Good to see you today, my peeps. Let's do this. Let's get it done, honey. Your big sister's in the room. Baltimore is here. Okay, prayers going up for Aunt Nikki. Yes. Prayers up for my Nikki boo. You know I'm here for you, friend. All right, honey. We love you, Aunt Nikki. Yes, honey. Y'all put that energy out there to her, honey. Put it out there. Put it out there. Okay. So sorry to hear this, fam. 2020 has been a rough year for so many of us and our people. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay. Helena Hologram. Good to see you. Okay. Well, we got praying for the twins. Sending love to Detroit. All right. That's Miss Gia. Okay. Hello, my friend, honey. Prayers for your family. They'll make it through this challenging time. You know, yeah, you know, it is really something. Who we got? Fabia. Hey, what's up, Fabe? What's up? Singer extraordinaire. Thank God that we are here to help each other navigate through these troubled times. Exactly. Prayers going up for you and your family. Thank you, Emmanuel. I appreciate that. Hey, Road. What's up, Road to Stardom over there on the YouTubes. Hello, everyone. I'm here and on YouTube tonight. Please stay safe. Okay, y'all stay safe, y'all, honey. Yes. Okay, JoJo. Hey, darling. Yes. Okay, Big Meech is in the midst of all this. Please be sure to take care of you. Prayers going up. Honey, I ain't got no choice because it's only one of me. It's only one of me. Okay, so, honey, I got to take care of this. I got to. Okay. Please don't let it overwhelm you. I can't, baby. I can't. You know, this is why I have platforms like this, because this becomes not just a platform to where we're entertaining you and giving you information and giving you an opportunity to let your voices be heard. This is also therapeutic for me because I can't sit with stuff like this. You know, because if I sit with it, I'm a Pisces, number one. And one of the things you don't do with the Pisces is you give us time to sit down and think. Because when we sit down and think, we become very over analytical at times. And a lot of times we end up playing the what if game. And when you start playing that what if game, honey, that's just opening Pandora's box. And when you open that motherfucking box, you never get to the bottom. Okay, because it becomes this is what happened. Oh, well, this could happen, and here, blah, blah. And then you end up creating stories and scenarios that are so far away from what the actual thing is, to where now that's how people get all in their head. And so when they get lit and ready to go tear some shit up, it's because you done concocted a story. You know, how many of y'all had done that with your friends? Y'all know I told y'all this story before. You know, I'm sitting up here. We finna go down to the fucking club, and the bitches come calling me. Oh, Miss Demetrius, honey, Demetrius. Oh, Miss Demetrius. We need your help, girl. We need your help. This man, now when it's crazy hearing, yes, child. We need your help. Bitch, Trade is up in here and Trade trying to jump bad, bitch. And we need you. So, you know, these my girls. Okay? Honey, jump, baby. I'll tell you so, you know, you'd have thought I was the real Samantha Stevens. Bitch, I got there so quick. I don't even remember. I don't even remember being on the bus because I wasn't driving in. I don't remember being on the bus. We got there so fucking fast. And I whipped that motherfucking corner. They said, bitch, what happened? I said, y'all said, let's go. Let's do this. What? Trade doing what? Tell me what happened, bitch. Well, you know, Trade that came along with that and I was trying to holler. Okay. Well, is this Trade or is it straight Trade? Well, you know, he was straight now, but you know, I was trying to holler at things and then he gonna get mad. He got mad. Okay. Yeah, bitch, he gonna get mad and go, want to jump bad and shit. I said, okay, let's stop right here. He got mad because you hit on him, right? Yeah, girl, you know how we do with Trade again. I said he didn't want no parts of it, did he? Well, no, but you know how they do something. Bitch. He said no. You persisted, and now he about ready to whoop your ass and to call his boys because you see you got all your girls, and you called me because y'all needed my help because I'm the big bitch. Okay. So I come flying down here about to get killed, or at least we finna get into some kind of fight with the potential of getting killed. Because you starting shit. Okay. Right. So, you know, when you got shit like that, this is why we get overwhelmed because now you done concocted stories. You know, I'm sitting up here thinking, oh, bitch, wait a minute. Fuck this gay bashing shit because gay bashing was very big at that particular time. This is in the 90s. So, you know, I'm in my early 20s. So, you know, we that was real big. So, child, you know, I'm like, oh, fuck this. You don't fuck with my girls. You know, fuck that. You know, we the crew. It was at that moment I said, no, we can't do this. And we won't do this. You hear? So, no, you have to be very careful when you start to concoct stories and playing the what if game and this, that, and the other, because you end up giving yourself a scenario that doesn't really exist. And so now you end up fighting against yourself because now have you been in arguments and somebody done made up a story in their head? Now they try to tell you, but I'm a bitch, it didn't go like that. Yes, it did. No, the fuck it didn't. Was you here? And then when you start that, were you here? And they got to pump their brakes. What the fuck that's supposed to be? Just what the fuck I said. Were you here? Or were you there? Then you don't know then, do you? So shut the fuck up. Right? So it becomes that kind of thing. And that's because we let ourselves become overwhelmed to the what ifs. So no, I can't let it overwhelm me, honey. I cannot. Love dishing tea with big meats on the road. Okay. You are so right, sir. Okay. I have seen too much of that here in Detroit myself. They just refuse to listen. Okay. Wow, the nerve of people in Savannah not wearing the mask. Child, please. Everywhere. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. They want the vaccine to do well so they can make money off the company's stock. Of course, yes. Of course. But see, here's the thing that I'm having a problem with all of that is that the data is too premature. You can't tell me what all the side effects are. Y'all don't know what the long-term effect of this shit is going to do because you didn't have time to study it. Y'all sit up here trying to do something quick, and it's a quick fix. I'm not taking this vaccine on the first go round because right now it's too new. It's too much in the water right now. It's too much. It is too much. Okay. And y'all want to go here and go there, you know, with making this shit. Now here, let's do this because the children are saying that oftentimes no, not off the time, that this particular vaccine, because it was mimicking SARS and carrying on, this is how they were able to create the stuff so quickly, because they're looking at how it mimics SARS. So they're like, okay, well, we could start here and do this and see if that's going to combat in this, that, and the other. So they had an excellent starting point, which is fine. But the data is inconclusive because this may mimic SARS, but it is not SARS. So what you concocted is not going to give me the same side effects and shit that SARS does, because this is a totally different thing. It's different. Okay, so the information is inconclusive right now, and yes, we already know about this. Everybody talking about the Tuskegee experiments and things, and all of this, that, and the other. What they've done, to blacks when it comes down to these medical wonders and this, that, and the other. At the same time, I'm going strictly on what you have not told me. Y'all have not told me what the fucking side effects are yet. You can't give me anything concrete. That alone is where I am with it. Damn all the history of what we as black folks been going through. That's just icing on the motherfucking cake. The cake is, bitch, right now you can't tell me what the long-term effects are. You can't tell me how long I'm supposed to be on this. You can't tell me if this is supposed to be a once-a-year thing. And then depending on the manufacturers, is either a 1 dose or 2 doses. Who gonna pay for it? Okay, if I don't have insurance, who's going to pay for it? See, those are basic stuff that y'all can't sit down here and tell me nothing about this yet. Okay? But yet you want me to trust you. Trust you how? Trust you how? Trust you how? Let me go back to the comments. Okay. Nico Evans, Caesar's greetings, Big Meat. Sending you love and healing energies. Bless your heart, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's on Miko Evans over there with Meek Productions. Okay, hello, Big Meat. I missed you. Oh, hey, Lola, I missed you back, baby. Thank you for coming in. Nikki will be healed and restored in Jesus' name. Amen, amen. Continually. Stay strong out, Nikki, darling. We love you. Okay. Continually. Give me that, honey. You better give me that continually, because you said that. Okay. Okay, she's in here, y'all. She's in here. She's in here. She's on the backup page. Shout out to the Nighthawk for all your prayers and concerns. Okay, now. You better work the fierce wonder. You like that? Okay. Y'all like that? I wore it the other day, but child, I just got it. Okay, Miss Nubia. Wait a minute. Let me take the. Okay, let me give y'all the. Yeah. Yeah, you like that? Yeah. And then she's red, black, and green. Representing. Yeah. Catch the earrings. Y'all see the earrings? Wait a minute. Catch the earrings. African continent. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of, real quick, December 25th. Who's here in Atlanta? Huh? Because what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get a group of us together. Okay, if I can get a group of us, because I want to go to the first show of the day, that's at 12:30. If I get 20 people to come with me, okay, I need 20. We can get this for $200. So that means 20 of y'all bring me $10. Okay, and we can all go and we can have the booth shots and we have a whole theater to ourselves. Okay, and carrying on. So y'all need to get with me and carry on, because it's like this, okay? Because I'm gonna say like this: either we gonna go as a group, or I'm going by myself, because I'm going to be there at the screen. Okay, limited seating with my mask on. And y'all see, I got a couple of hoodies that I got. I think I might wear this one again, but I got a couple others, and I'm taking my bracelets, honey. Y'all know we got my bracelets. I'm taking my bracelets, and we going up in here to go see what tea is. Okay, yes. Okay, me. Okay, What you say about hook or crook? I'm going. Okay. You say, damn, I wish I would have known about that before I purchased my ticket. Okay, I just found out about it today, because over here at Camp Creek got it. It's going to be playing over here, okay, by me. So, yes, sugar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's right. What we got? Okay, that's the shout out again. Oh, okay, I got to go up here. Wait a minute. Did you see the video of the essential worker getting the vaccine and the syringe looked empty? I did not, but what I did see was, they made it a point to show black folks, sitting down and getting this vaccine. I saw that, so I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, you know damn well he's straight trade, and you disrespected him, and you called me exactly, girl. See. Boom. How about that? Okay, how about that, Helena? Now you know what it was. Straight trade. You fucking with the straight trade. They didn't want to listen. Straight trade don't want to be bothered with no motherfucking sissy, or no trans, or no drag queen, or no motherfucking damn butch queen. Straight trade want what? Straight trade. Straight trade. Hetero attractional trade. Okay, don't want no parts of the damn alphabet unless it's an S. Okay, for straight. Or F for female. Okay. That's all. And so he turned you down, but you want to continue on. Okay, you know what? No. Fuck all that. Same here, not going to take it anyway. Okay, right. Dig that. Okay. And he came right there. Please, don't ever take him for granted, okay? Big Meech, I love you so much. Thank you, baby. Okay. Ciao, bye. Okay. What you said? Wait a minute. I'm going backwards in the thing. If y'all don't know, Meech has a heart bigger than Texas. I called him she missed out, and she was sending me to the hospital. Oh, with the nurse. Okay, that's supposed to be when the nurse said she was sending me to the hospital. Okay. And he came right there. Okay, you damn right, bitch. I was there. Okay, hello. That's right. That's right. Okay. Honey, they still do that to this day, and I will not be a part of that, period. You better understand. Okay, what's up, Daryl? Okay, high five to you, baby. High five, high five. And there you have it. Okay. Catalina is in here. Hey, Pumpkin, what's going on? Girl, you know what, man? You need to talk, baby, because it's some changes at the motherfucking donut factory, bitch, for your goddamn nerve. You gonna holler. Starting with 6 rental car company is no longer a part of the establishment, baby. As I was off, I only work Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays now. Baby, when I got back up in there, the bitches were gone. Gone. Sign desk. Okay. Seating areas, the damn storage closet was empty. They are gone. Okay. Gone. Yes, honey. Okay. What'd you say? This is why I miss you too. You are therapy for us as well. Oh, bless your heart, sweetie. I received that. I received that, honey. Okay. Okay. What they preach, Big Meech, darling. Teach these girls, baby. Listen, my life has just been that. My life has been a teachable moment. And I don't, sometimes it could be wear and tear at times because, not everything, you don't want everything to be a goddamn teachable moment. Or you don't always want to be the goddamn teacher. Can I learn something here and there? But you got to be careful what you ask for, because usually in my life, when it's time for me to learn something, goddamn it, it becomes just this grand old production of a goddamn lesson child. It's like, okay, bitch. Oh. And then me and the Lord, I'll be like, okay, you know what, me and you got some explaining to do, because why is it that you gonna teach? Why you gotta do me like this? Okay, but then, because y'all know I say in my book, in the first book, honey, Awakenings, Epiphanies Along a Spiritual Journey, honey, karma is the best farmer known to mankind, because karma is going to give you exactly what you plant. At harvest time, karma is going to harvest exactly what the fuck it is that you planted, honey. You can't plant tomato seeds, honey, and think that you're going to get corn. You understand? You cannot sit down there and plant dandelions, beets, and thinking you're going to get roses. Karma is going to give you exactly what you're planting, honey. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Okay? And she is. Karma is no respecter of persons, baby. You understand? Okay? You understand. So, okay, what is this? Already got my 5 mini shares. You need to get that AstraZeneca stock too. Let us get some of these coins. You know what? Did you say some of the coin? Some of the coins. Okay, listen. Now, you know what? That's something that we need to really talk about as far as expanding our portfolios and carrying on and understanding what's what. I was not late. I started at 9:15 on purpose. Okay, because I was in here cooking. Okay. So that there was that. Princess say what? I feel the same way. Means this entire past year from October last year to now has been one of the most dramatic presentations of a life lesson I've absorbed. Child, come on now. Come on. Okay. I titled today's show, Is You Is or Is You Ain't? Huh? Is you motherfucking is or is you goddamn it ain't? Okay? That's the title of today's show. Okay? Now, what I wanted to do was shut up. Come on up in here, fool. Is you is or is you ain't my baby? Right. Okay, you fool.
I couldn't let that pass.
I know. Okay. Now, there are some things that I'm going to be revealing. I wanted to play y'all a video. I had because because of how we come in. I'd like to come in after the fact when it's in its hype, because when it's in its hype, everybody want to jump on it and got their little had a little comment to carry it on and this and another. And I want to, come in on the back end of the comments, if you will, so I can see if my perspective is similar to somebody else's, or if I can find a way to open up the conversation so that we can look at it differently. Okay. But I wanted to show y'all this video, but since it's posting, they have taken it down and I can't seem to find it anywhere. But y'all know they just had this the what is it? Defeat the Steal rallies and carrying on.
Right.
Where the incumbent supporters and things have been marching and shit, and they are talking about the vote, right? And they trying to tell the folks, they stealing the votes and this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. Well, okay, let them talk. The problem that I have is that them bitches became very violent and very physical. And in the video that I had sent out, it was a couple. Okay, now I don't know where they were from. All I know is these Trump supporters, I'm gonna say that, they were wearing the flag like a cape, and they started to attack these two people. Okay, they come up attacking them, they beat them up. Okay, telling them to get out of here, don't come back here, you don't belong here, that kind of shit. Okay, and the reason why I'm having problems with all of this is because even this motherfucker, he still has the rest of his tenure. Okay, but he's so busy concentrating on the fucking counting the vote to where he has not said anything in any of these news stories about the violence that has erupted in his name. He has not condoned or condemned any of the heinousness that's going on, outside of him fueling it by keep saying that, okay, this was stolen, or we won, we really won, and all that old bullshit. Now, my problem is, where are the law enforcement officers and carrying on? Because Here's where it is. When not fucking around committee was touring, police made sure that they stayed at they were somewhere in the vicinity. Now they didn't come up on them, but they made sure they were in the motherfucking vicinity somewhere in case something happened. Okay, I have not heard or seen at any of these so-called defeat the steal rallies or whatever where the police officers were on standby just in case. Okay, they didn't do that until we started hearing that Antifa and all these shits now, they keep they keep saying Antifa and counter protesters. So now you done separated because Antifa is not an organization. They say that Antifa stands for anti-fascist, right? But they don't. They come to protest what the shit is and carrying on. So, and I know folks, the way how I'm talking, they will say that, okay, well then you pro Antifa. I am not pro shit at the moment, honey. I want y'all asses. If I'm pro anything, I'm pro get y'all asses and up and protest the right way and stop fucking this shit up. But at the same time, I'm looking at law enforcement officers who have not condemned, they have not arrested, they have not done anything with these goddamn do-I-diddy shits.
They're not going to
with the incumbent supporters at these goddamn rallies.
They're not going to, in order to rival up the entire doggone crew of the nation that thinks the way they think. If they see them people getting away with that, then it's going to doggone build the courage up of the other ignorant counterparts. Right. That's why they're going to do anything, because one thing is a dog whistle, next thing you know is a damn air horn. That was an air horn for nobody to be arrested for that video.
Exactly. How about that? Okay, I like that. That was an air horn. I like that. Okay. And another thing with this, I'm asking y'all, are you guys ready for the aftermath of January 5th?
Oh, it's going down. I just said this, and I'm glad we on the air tonight, and I'm glad you're going down this road, because I wanted to make sure not only have I said it in the midst of people that I have communicated with in the last few weeks, but I have spoken it, and I feel like I spoke it into existence because this fool keeps talking about what he ain't gonna do. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, historically, and I truly believe this, and I don't wish this on nobody, no human being, but he's going to be the first president to die inside 1600.
Oh, wow!
His ignorance is going to get him killed inside that building.
Child.
And ain't nothing gonna be able to do about it. Nobody gonna be able to do nothing or say nothing, because his actions is what's gonna do it. You telling me, how you gonna tell somebody what you're not gonna do and where you're not gonna leave? They're gonna kill you. Because two things know for sure. Up in that building, when you're asked to leave, you better get to move.
You better get to stepping. That's right. Because it becomes an issue of national security.
Bam.
Okay, it's national security. Okay, and then at that particular, January 20th, at the inauguration, the day of January 20th, as a matter of fact, January 20th is the day, I would say midnight January 20th, because even though the inauguration is at what, 8 o'clock in the morning, whatever time it is, no, January 20th is the day his power cut off. So we had a little piece of power there. A little time period, because the new administration got to come in. This is why you already started the transition period, because now they got to stand in place until they take the oath of office.
But here's the problem. They going to have to fight their way to their positions.
Right.
Because these ignorant motherfuckers following this jackass is listening to him, and they're going to stand down Oh, if you ain't leaving, I'm not leaving. Y'all some dumbasses. Get your ass killed up in there if you want to.
Child. Wait a minute, Nikki said, well, hold on. Nikki say, well, I pray he don't leave because his dumb ass think the Secret Service gonna shoot the shit out of his ass. Okay.
I hate to break the news to you, but the niggas are standing right next to you. This is how it works, okay? And people don't believe this. They're gonna walk in there, right?
Okay.
It's gonna be doggone supervisory staff from Secret Service. They're gonna walk up to them guys. They're gonna hand them a yellow envelope. They're gonna shake their hand, whisper in the ear, and they're gonna totally walk out. And they're gonna look at him, and they're like, "It's been great serving you." And they're gonna walk out. There's nothing he's gonna be able to do about that.
Right.
They're gonna walk out the room. Now, the people that's in there that step in that room, they're not there to work. They're there to remove you.
That's right. That's right.
And it's by any means necessary.
Boom.
Because what they're going to do, they're going to have to relieve them of their sworn duty to protect that man.
Okay.
And when they relieve him, he no longer has nobody to protect him.
Okay.
And the ones that he hired, that was his cousin Bobo and Benny and them, when he got rid of the regular Secret Service and brought in people that's been around him all his life and all that mess.
Right.
The first time they doggone even think that thug shit, they gonna die inside the building.
Of course they don't. They don't want his ass down there. No. Oh, you like to Tracy? Yeah, thank you, baby. Okay. Yeah, it's a mess. It is a complete and utter mess. And like I said, I wanted to show y'all the video because the graphics of it is going to really take us into a place where I want y'all to really feel and understand the significance of all of this. Because again, we still not hearing them being called thugs. We're not hearing them being called any other epithets that they always call black protesters and looters and thugs and rowdiness and we don't hear none of that. We do not hear any of that. As a matter of fact, I still go back to 4 years ago when he was just campaigning and he was telling folks to hit him in the mouth. He was telling folks if they don't believe that I'm supposed to be, just knock them in the head. He was telling folks to do that at his rallies.
Yep.
Okay. He told them that. He told folks this time that, okay, I want y'all to go to the polls and I want y'all to watch how they do this. And if they don't do anything, you point it out. You're not trained to do that, number one. That wasn't your thing. So see, he done planted a lot of seeds to where it became the air horn and the goddamn tornado, what we get the this is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
Yep.
We get that kind of goddamn message, and it has riled up his troops. He already told them, stand back and stand by. Ain't that what the thing was?
Yep.
Now they're waiting for orders. I just saw one video, this was a month ago, where the Proud Boys got into a fight at one of their damn Defeat the Steal rallies and shit. Proud Boys. Okay. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. They marched in front of my building last week screaming, fuck Antifa. Last week, I seen everyone in the Nighthawk group. You sent it in the Nighthawk group earlier this week. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's crazy. Okay. What is this? He has done jack bone bleep. Steady trying to keep a job. Your fool behind, not even trying to do. Foolish clown. Okay, just dumb. Just ignorant. Okay, and in that, I can't. Well, let me say this. Because one of the things that we all have to understand is, when somebody is fighting for their life or fighting for their job or whatever, and they go through unusual tactics, okay. He's fighting for his job and all that kind of jazz. Okay, but the thing of it is this. When you start fighting for your job or fighting for this and the tactics become irrational and then you become certifiable. at that particular time, honey, that's when new measures have got to take place. This goddamn chair is wearing my ass out. Okay. So
it's a boy. Go ahead.
And it's sad because this is the monster that he created. He created his own monster. Okay. And now we have become the casualties of this bitch.
Yep.
Okay. We have become the casualties, and then we got to be our own cleanup crew on top.
Everything he did for himself. He
Right.
did nothing for the country.
Okay. Exactly.
He takes what he needed done for himself, and he paint a mask of the country on top of it. I
have been saying that from the start of this, because I've been saying that him being our president was a conflict of interest.
Yep.
Because a lot of our tax dollars and stuff helped to have his children travel to handle business. Because every time they travel out of this country, they didn't go on vacation, they were going to handle business. Okay, for Trump Enterprises and this, that, and the other. It was a complete conflict of fucking interest.
True.
Okay, because not only were you in business with some of the folks who are enemies of the United States, your children was doing your bidding.
Not only that, let's take a break on him. Obama.
Right.
Let's say he had Obama Airbnb's goddamn 50-story condominium set up, whatever the fuck. Okay. And a weekend for 200 people in the political parties would average somewhere around $400,000 for everybody, right?
Right.
And Obama say, hey, why should we do this here where everything is all government? How come we do it at the Obama place? And how about we change the pricing and we take that doggone money and we just put it up 175%. Let's make $4 million this weekend for the same shit we sell $400,000.
Let's see.
And let's continue to do that every time that there's some State of the Union meeting. Let's put everybody up at our place.
Right.
Okay. First and foremost, if you're at a regular job, not hear me out. You're at a regular job and you decide to use the regular job's facilities for your own personal gain, don't you get fired for stealing?
Hello. Hello. What you say now?
You robbed this entire country. You know how much JP5 fuel costs to motherfucking fuel a plane?
Hello. Would you come on now?
Okay. First of all, these little bastards is flying wherever the hell they want on Air Force One. You got to pay for fuel. You got to pay for doggone releases of landings. You got to pay for doggone the pilots.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. I mean, at the end of the day, come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When you start looking at everything you got to pay for them little bastards to go, goddamn it, 3 states over or 1 country to the left, and it got nothing to do with helping the United States.
Shut up. Okay. Exactly. And that's part of my whole do-I-diddy with all of this, because I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. Okay.
You robbed us blind, bro. Go home.
Right. Right. Okay. Let me go back to some of these comments, Chad. Okay, because I it gets to a point to where it's like, really, because now I keep asking, how do we strategize to come beyond this? What is it that we need to do to take us out of this and prepare us to get ready for a transition? Because it's not going to be easy. And here's the thing. I know, Red and Nikki been trying to get me to a gun range so I can learn how to fire a weapon and this, that, and the other. And I keep saying to them that, that may not be my method, which is, it's not my method. But at the same time, I'm going to have to, because there is no way on God's green earth that I'm going to stand by and allow myself to have to deal with idiots and to deal with folks. I'm going to call it mental insanity, because there is no way that if you don't have control over your conversation simply because we have a disagreement,
right?
Man, we could disagree all day. We could have passionate discussions, but anytime your passion becomes a problem because now you feel that you don't like what I'm saying, or because you feel that I'm not supporting you,
it should never bring a negative action from you know what I'm saying?
Right.
No means no. Okay. No, I don't agree with you. Deal with it.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, Meech, the reason I was on you so hard about that, because I know your situation, your living situation. I know you move around a lot of political parties. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff you do. Right. I don't want nobody to target you. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
That's one of my reasons. The other reason, I pay attention to the stuff going on when it comes to carrying firearms in the United States and the whole 9 yards. And nobody paid attention, because all this shit was like wow to myself, Cupcake. We was like sitting here like the age had lowered to what? 7 years old. The age dropped like 7 years old. They take a firearm safety class.
Yes, I saw that.
Them people did that for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They were getting ready for ignorance.
Right.
We are getting ready for protection.
Right.
But to drop that age to 7 years old, that you can learn firearm safety, and then at 10 years old, you can actually go in the range. So for 3 years, you can learn how to break them down, clean them, pick the whole safety thing, to give presentations, the whole 9 yards, know how to handle the gun, the whole 9 yards. And then before 10, you can go in there with your family and shoot. At 10, you can shoot in your own lane. It was never like that. Everything was 18 and up.
Right.
But this year,
because those who taught their children taught them at home. Right. That was a personal choice. You taught them at home. You know, this, that, and the other. That was a personal choice. I can't tell you how to raise your kids. Okay, fine. And then a lot of them come from them backwoods shits, because you out there, you hunting for food, blah, 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 all that.
And I grew up around that. My mom, Dirty Harry, she had the Dirty Harry pistol. And my mom rode a dirt bike, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We out in the woods in the back of the house. We live in a nice neighborhood, so we got the whole woods behind the doggone suburb. So she out there and hanging up her doggone her targets, and she got the whole Dirty Harry stainless steel 4.5 out there. And you know what I'm saying? Got my ear plugged in, and she just blowing the damn shit away. You know what I'm saying? Practicing. Okay, she didn't allow me to touch it.
Okay.
She was just showing me how much damage this thing can do, so you stay away from it.
Right. Right.
You know,
I think it was in a movie. It was in a movie. And I think I don't know if they were trying to teach the child about the hazards of guns or whatever. But the baby, they took the baby's favorite stuffed animal and put it behind the target. And, you know, they got the shooting and carrying on. And when they went behind the target, you know, of course, the stuffed animal was smithereens. And the baby just, you know, just destroyed, because the animal was destroyed. And that's that was the lesson, you know, no, you cannot just play with this and this and that. And I'm trying to think of that movie. But I thought that was very significant. And I think stuff like that.
Now, that's psychological, but that works.
Yeah. Yeah. To understand this, when you pick this up, this is not a toy. This is not XYZ, which is why y'all heard me say this before. When I was a kid, you know, we couldn't play. My mother never bought us toy guns. Okay, never bought us toy guns, and God help you if they was realistic looking. which is why when they started making the toy gun, the black guns with the orange caps on the top so that folks know that they were toys, or better yet, they just made them in different colors. You know, remember the water guns came in different colors and all that kind of stuff.
Lime green, orange, all that shit.
Yeah, you know, just so that folks will really understand that there was a difference between the toy and this, that, and the other.
Okay, let me bring something to you while you're there. I'm glad you're talking about that. I'm gonna give you something that's real close to you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even tell y'all this, and this is recent.
Okay.
You know, I got Cupcake. You know her color purple, the Prince fanatic, all that. So I had got her a Ruger, a little holster for her to carry for herself, and it's purple and black. She kept it in her armrest of her car, right?
Right.
We are going through video one day on the baby's tablet. He's going through video. She left him in the car to go to the store. Now I told you how ignorant his ass is.
Uh-huh.
He done put the tablet up, started the video, done went in the armrest because he probably done seen her put it in there before from some time or another. And on the video, this nigga is like this. He on the video like this. He like, yeah, nigga. I said, what's up? What? Yeah, nigga. Plug. Loaded now. You know I keep them loaded.
What?
Yo, nigga, yeah, you should, yeah, nigga, doing like that. She in the store or something. She don't know this is happening.
The fuck out of here.
The Ruger is a hand motherfucking get up off me nigga pistol. There's no safety on it. So if he decided to cock it because he done seen it in a movie,
right,
you're fucked now because there's no safety. When you squeeze it, it's gone.
Right.
We saw the video.
Damn.
Scrolling through the video. She coming out the store, he done put it back and set back like ain't nothing wrong. Saw the video days later.
Wow.
Couldn't sit down for a week because you know how I get down. But the fact still the matter is that particular weapon is much stuff that we see on TV with all this, and this Grand Theft Auto video game shit and Call of Duty shit, Call of Duty, all this shit. All he had to do was think about one of them games and cock that bitch.
Or his favorite movie.
And the gun is only this big, Meech, so his little hands probably could have cocked it.
Could have cocked it, yeah.
But the bullet coming out that bitch is a whole 380 hollow point.
Wow. See. And now here's where this is. Because this is, and I'm glad, yeah. Because see, this happens to somebody who was responsible. This is someone who was military trained, who trained his wife on what gun safety is, who understands this, not knowing nothing about nothing. The baby did that because knowledge is, okay, mama got a gun, but because he bored and because we got shit that's being reinforced in TV, reinforced in the world, reinforced on the street corners, reinforced in the video games, reinforced because now I got to be hard. And he did that just what he did that we see on The Wire, that we would have seen on Ghost, that we would have seen on Empire.
Talking shit.
Yeah. How they talk shit. Now what, nigga? Now what? Bet your motherfucking ass ain't got shit to say now.
Right.
Now what? Nigga. Now, to show you his genius, he had enough sense to put it back and act as if there was nothing wrong. Not to get caught, not to act as if anything was out of place.
Right.
to cover his motherfucking tracks.
So now I need to hear this from you. You do understand why I'm so hard on him.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, honey. No, but here's something. Here's something. Now, here's something that you got to catch. Here's something that you got to catch. Because whatever that dynamic is between him and his biological, there's a disconnect there somewhere. Because he needs it, and he's calling for that kind of discipline. See, that particular kind of structure, is his spirit is demanding that for whatever reasons. It's demanding it. Okay.
See, what it is, you're 7 years old. And I don't mind sharing this with the show because I love everybody on here. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's 7 years old. I'm the guy that he knows as his father raising him from the time he come out the womb. Biologically, he's not mine.
Right.
I was there nourishing him the whole much that I gave him my name. His name is Marquise Lavelle Hayes.
Right.
Okay. I still one of them people. You know how I am about men and their sons.
Right.
So I still stepped in for the glue for them to doggone spend time for him to intertwine with his child. I had no problem. Matter of fact, I was one of the people dropping him off, you know what I'm saying, when he was living here, going, okay? All that. But he also knows that from that periodically being able to spend time with his biological father, you know what I'm saying? Now he was in the good kid mode where I got two dads, right?
Right.
Then the nigga got that spirit in him. The biological got that fucked up Tupac shit going on in him, and he can't stay out of jail. He can't stop drinking, can't stop smoking. You know what I'm saying? The priorities are fucked up.
Well, and here's the thing, priorities are fucked up because he got an out.
Exactly.
Because he got an out. He ain't got no responsibility. He dumped that on you. He dumped the responsibility on you. But what
here's the crazy thing about it. Hold on. Here's the crazy. Let me show you the catch on that, Meech. Okay, he out. He get every time he get a job, when he get to work somewhere, he puts himself back on child support.
Okay.
And that he does that. And if the boy needs something major, and I call him or she call him, he get the fuck out there and get it. And he send it.
Okay.
But that's still not what a child needs.
Right.
Not a man child.
Right. And see, a lot of us come from that. The whole idea of having two parents in the household. Did you really have two parents in the household?
Exactly.
Because we come from a generation where there may have been two parents, but daddy was always gone. Daddy was always at work. Daddy was a weekend daddy because you never saw him until the weekends when he was off. Okay, you barely had time to see him at dinner time because most of the time when he came in from working a double shift, he had just enough time to say hi to his babies, maybe eat, because y'all were going to bed. Okay.
My mama handled me up till high school. My daddy, from that, I lived over where he was at from that point.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
But he never was not involved. He was involved with me all the time, my whole life.
Right. But you just said that he was involved.
Yeah.
And that there is where this is. And it's funny that we're going here because I was going to play this clip. When a few years ago, when the Young and Fix My Life had first started, and she had the guy who had 34 kids by 17 baby mamas. Okay. And then she had another cat on there. Then she had made a whole program around them. And she had all these men in the audience. And this one he got 16 kids by 4 baby mamas, or however it went. You know, all these folk up in here, and they got multiple kids with all these damn baby mamas. And she said, and I love what she said, no heat, no judgment. Okay. We're not here to beat you down. We're not here to tear you down and this, that, and other. We're not going to put the fire up on you because of this, that, and other. What we want to do is discuss this so that we can get to how we could make better choices, because this is already done.
Right.
Okay. This is already done. Now, how do we go from here? And she said, what we need is men to sit down and how to father your brother. Because most of the time, most of us coming from areas to where we didn't know what the hell a man was supposed to do, because what a man did was go to work, fuck his wife, bitch about the house not being clean or whatever. You know, always, I know in my case, it was always the man, you know, I'm the king of the castle. And what I say goes.
And that's the high percentile of the generations that we come from, because like you think about it, like and we still, my uncle, which is the eldest on my father's side, right? We still laugh about my grandfather, his father, and the way he his expectations when we was in the house, and we all was in the house.
Right.
Okay, so it was like I knew it's like the smallest things to show that he was in. Nothing gets past him.
Right.
You know, and it'd be the smallest things. My first job, Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. That's my first tax-paying job. Okay, so Dunkin' Donuts. So he loved cinnamon rolls from Dunkin' Donuts. When I cracked that door open at about 9 a.m. coming in from work, he was sitting at that table. And his words was, he said, I know you ain't coming through that door without my cinnamon rolls. and it's like, okay. It was like, is he for real? Like, bruh, I'm gonna go to bed. Like, so, but yeah, so what I did was, the first time I thought, okay, he might want 2. So I got 2 of them, came in, right? So pretty much I think he was like, no, he wanted me to get the 6 box, you know what I'm saying? So he could have them through the week. So when I bought the 2, he looked at me, he said, "This is all right, but don't expect nobody else to get none." You know what I'm saying? I was okay, all right. I thought I did something, but you know, okay. My point was this: everything that he expected from people, we learned from his demands, and we learned to execute these things without him having to say it.
Without him having to say it.
And that's how a man ran the house back then.
Right.
Your daddy didn't have to tell you take out the trash. You'll be standing there having a whole conversation with your mama, auntie, and you'll be pulling the trash at the same time on your own recognizance.
You know what? Stop it. Damn, you just said something that just hit me. I just had an aha moment.
Yeah, you know, because these kids now, you got to tell them. Everything you got to tell them.
You hear me say this all the time. If you live in this motherfucking house, you live in here with me. I ain't got to tell you to wash the motherfucking dish. Shit, they dirty. You know motherfucking well. And if I have to say something, there's a motherfucking problem.
Bruh, my routine during school was I would come home. I would do my homework. When I get done doing my homework, I would clean my area off where I'm at, put this stuff up. I would go upstairs, eat my dinner, sit there, conversate with the family. Everybody done eating. I get up and start washing the dishes. Nobody told me. I washed the dishes down, put all the dishes dog on the way, dry them off, boom, boom, go downstairs, shower, good night. That was my routine during school without being told. And when I go out that fucking front door in the morning to go to school, guess what? I pull that fucking trash and put a fresh bag, and then I go out the door, drop that shit on the way.
Routine.
And on Saturday, boy, when I wake up, my eyes pop over at 8 o'clock Saturday morning. At 9 o'clock, I am upstairs. I done took the runners up. I know y'all remember the runners. Ooh. I done rolled the runners up. I done motherfucking got the pledge out. I done got motherfucking. I done vacuumed. I done dusted. I done motherfucking did all the fucking housework, and I cleaned the bathroom. And guess what? everybody started waking up. The whole house motherfucker smelling like Mabel working this bitch. And I motherfucker goddamn did the whole damn thing without being laying in the bed till fucking 11 o'clock, bitching and moaning because you tell me come clean the bathroom, one room. I got up and cleaned the living room, the dining room, and the fucking bathroom without being fucking told on a Saturday because it was routine.
It was routine, and that was expected. That was what was.
And guess what? I live in that motherfucker. I don't pay the mortgage.
That, it didn't dawn on me until you said that, because you're right. That there is how we were raised. This is how we were raised. And because if somebody had to tell you to do something, that was an ass whooping,
bruh.
That was I got the motherfucking tail. Get your motherfucking ass up. I'm like that now. Folks who sleep around, they get on me here. They think I'm cruel. Now I've relaxed on this a little bit because I'm not walking around. But usually my blinds open at 8 in the morning.
Right.
8 o'clock in the morning, I open the blinds. The sun is up. Let the sun shine in. We get natural light. You know, appreciate the day.
That's too damn early.
Fuck you and what early is, bitch. Okay. But 8 o'clock is usually how I relax for a second. Okay. But yeah, but that's the thing, because no sleeping all day. Oh hell no.
But see, you do that now. Like right now, you've been up here where my office setup is, right? You've been up here, okay? Yeah. So most time, like tonight, like we get done with the show, I get on here. Yeah. I got to do computer-wise, electronic emails, whatever I need to do, business-wise. Check all the different accounts, companies, whatever I got to do. I do all that. When I get done with that, I click out of everything and I drop the blind that's next to me, and I get myself situated. I'm in the bed.
Right.
Now, periodically I'm up at night because, you know what I'm saying, I'm cat nap for 3-4 hours each, you know what I'm saying? So, right. But by the time when I get up and that sun just cracking across the ground, I pull this motherfucker up.
Right. Yeah, sun, right. And then now I would relax if it's dark outside or if it's raining, you know, I won't open up the blind necessarily because it's already dark. But I may turn on a light, you know, because you know, just to get some illumination, and that there part of that's how I grew up. That's
Bruh, at night when we go to bed on 71st and Loomis, 1409 West 71st Street. God bless you. My granddad bought that building for us to be raised in, and everybody became men about that building.
Okay.
But when I used to go to bed at night, I pull the motherfucking blinds. They turn, they close. Okay. When I get my ass up in the morning, I got them to go to school or whatever. I come up in the front room. First thing I do is go look out the front to see, so I know what the fuck to put on after I eat my breakfast and go back downstairs. Right. So I got them, go to the front. Sunlight is in. The whole living room, dining room lit up.
Right.
I go to the kitchen, bowl of cereal, downstairs, get myself situated. I'm on the way out the door, grab trash. Yeah. That's how I was.
Yeah. Let me go.
I seen kids, bro. You know, have you seen this yet?
What?
The kid pull up. I mean, your parents pull up. They done spend $1,200 at the fucking grocery store or something. Got bags galore to feed your ass, right? And they pull up, open the doors, and they start motherfucking bringing the parents start bringing the bags in, and the kids just got them sitting there with a motherfucking iPad going like this.
Oh, no, I don't do that. No, I have yet.
Why are you waiting on me to ask you to grab a bag?
I have yet to see that from a child.
Boy.
From adults. And, you know, play kids, you know, but not from a child.
Boy.
Let me tell you something.
Boy.
And see, and any of mine that's watching this, all of my nieces and my nephews, y'all already know. Y'all know goddamn well. Y'all, and I tell you to this day, I don't care how long I've been away from the house. If I come to Detroit and walk my ass in anybody's house, okay, It better be right, because if I got to open up my mouth, there's a problem. There is a problem. And if you act like you're gonna give me some motherfucking back talk, you know damn well you know what that is. Y'all already see my know that.
I'm confused because I want to know, when did the sense of entitlement take over the motherfucking adolescent? Because bruh, you ever, hey, here you go. Here you go right here. Here you go. You're like, oh shit, I need some motherfucking help down here in the kitchen. And you call it, look, this is me calling the kid. Hey, can you do me a favor? What you got going on in your room? Because I need you to come down and help me in the kitchen. Oh, I'm asleep.
Oh. Listen, entitlement came, and this is our generation, because we felt the need to keep sexy together. We felt the need to pass the baby over to mom and them.
Hey.
Okay, because we were still trying to get out here and get our freak on and get this on. Now, there was a lot of us who were responsible, and mama took the baby because, okay, you trying to go to work or trying to go to school, I'm going to help you as long as you're doing those things. Okay, but the second that I see that you are not on your plan, this is how I raise all of mine. When you are not going according to what your plan is, what you tell me your plan of action is what we're supposed to be following.
And I'm going to disrupt all your shit soon.
The second you deviate from that shit,
you're done.
We have a conversation. Because this ain't what the hell you said you're supposed to be doing. Now, that there is in normal time. But what our generation have done with our kids is that we have allowed them to be our friends. See, we wanted Cabbage Patch dolls. Okay, we wanted Cabbage Patch dolls. And when you got tired of playing with it, you thought you could put it in the closet or put it on the couch, and it'll still be cute.
Bruh, no. I got a friend. A matter of fact, you know, a young lady, you know, her daughter. You know, she's the CEO of my car club. So, her daughter, she has a baby that just turned 1, right? I irritate the shit out of her child because since she had that baby, it's pass the baby. Or you want to hold the baby, and then she take off and she in her room with the door closed. And it's been that way since she had this baby. And when I'm around, my statements be like, your mama didn't have that baby, you did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My statements be like, okay. I love the baby to death. That's my little niecey. But we didn't have the baby. It's your baby.
You the mama. Okay.
What she do is everybody who wants to hold the baby when they walk through the door and see the baby, she'll be standing out there. She'll be like, they be like, oh, there's the baby. And I'm like, yeah. So as soon as she release her hands from that baby, she missing.
She hit it.
She missing, not coming back. You got to go find her. And then when she first had the baby, she was in the bathroom 3-4 times a day for an hour, 2 hours each. You running from your responsibilities.
Right. No. And this is still easy, girl. That you ain't seen hard parts yet.
And then I told her one day, I said, you know what? I said, I ain't trying to be funny. I said, but let me explain something to you. You got it great. You're 18 years old. You done dropped the baby. Your mama allowed you to stay here. I said, ask mine what's going to happen the minute they say they pregnant.
I
said, ask them. Please ask them.
Right.
Because then you're going to find out you appreciate your mama way more than you think, because I'm going to put the ass out. I'm pregnant. When T is when the door opens. Bye.
Right.
I ain't with that shit. I'm not with it. I already goddamn don't like kids. I'm dealing with this little fucking 7-year-old contraceptive running around this motherfucker. I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna go to the comments. Let me go over these damn comments. That's a shame, and I hope the new president got his shit together. Ain't no way I would have made a Trump a suit. Even they have his material out. They got his material. Oh, girl, bad. Okay. I was about 20. Okay. Won't be pardoned. Okay. When he leave, I'm gonna buy me a good bra. Not a good one, honey, because we could afford it then, honey. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't. Wait a minute. Every time I do these damn comments, I always jump and bump and carrying on, and I got to go all the way back to where it is. Come on, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Okay, right here. We all need to really get out and vote January 5th. The general election ain't shit compared to this runoff. Let's go, blue babies. I voted early Monday. I voted Tuesday, Larry. I went in Tuesday because I had just came back from Savannah Monday and had to pull my shit together. So I went early Tuesday. I was in and out within 15 minutes. Better to have the skills and not need it than to need it. And, well, you know the rest. All Trump is, oh, hey, Tancreda, where you been, baby? All Trump is pure public relations for his pocket and who he likes. During his tenure of Miss Universe, the Miss Universe franchise, he made agreements to the country who celebrated the pageants to build businesses. He did it in Puerto Rico and in Rio Grande, a complex that broke. That same strategy has been used for government by exploiting the weakness of the people of short memory and fear to create an environment that would take time to repair. You know what? I can't even fuck with that, Tancredo. I can't even fuck with that because you know what? Damn. I'm headed to one this weekend in my bear mace to cover them up. Okay, the mask. Okay, right. Okay. Plus, Meech, if you already know how to fight with your hands and everything else, you've got more options and can use whatever is reasonable. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Okay. I back Big Red up on that 100%. Okay. It's still a shame that privileged people, especially in officials, can do a lot of horrific and hypocritical things in person and private. They still get away from it because they got money. I know, child. I know that's what it is.
All right.
Big Red broadcast from the dark room, honey. When he does that, he be putting us up on game. Okay. Okay, listen. You know that, honey, this is Celestial Seasonings tea, honey. You trying to she got that Foxy Brown in her. That's what's up. My mom was like that too. Oh, honey, let me tell you something. Miss Essie Lorraine, my mama, my mom. Yeah, I told you that before. My mama was supposed to be Cleopatra Jones, but she didn't believe it. She didn't believe they were making a movie. I was like, Mama, my mama could have been Cleopatra goddamn Jones, child.
You know what? That's weird that Stratosphere brought us together. Say like your mama could have been Cleopatra Jones, would have been life changing for you as growing up, being in the line. You've been in the underneath line. Like my mom dated Don Cornelius.
Get out.
Right. Isn't that crazy?
Get the fuck out.
Facts.
Child, every time my mama tell that story, I'm like, Mama, are you kidding me? And she keep telling me, she said, child, had I done it, then you probably wanted to be a lawyer. You wouldn't have wanted to do nothing with show business. And I said, but Mama.
But could you imagine my spirit of what I do now?
No, child.
He's being my dad.
I know, child, I know.
That's crazy.
No. Okay. My dad has been handling firearms since he was 18 in Vietnam. He was also an NRA certified firearms instructor here in DC and in Maryland for the armed security officer. So I naturally have someone who can safely go with me to the range. There is also dry fire practice for when you can't get to the range. Ask Big Red more about it, but it's also good to ask a certified instructor as well. Okay.
She put that's facts.
Okay. My mother didn't want us playing with cap guns. Okay, exactly. No, because it was exactly. Mama Pat was most definitely packing that heat. Okay. Hashtag I get it from my mama. Mama Pat ain't tell me better. Now let me tell y'all something. Miss Essie Lorraine, honey. Miss Essie, my mama, my mother was, I consider her, I call her my Wonder Woman because she is. And I told y'all how she took my Superman down. When my mama took my daddy down, that was just the feat of feats. And I've been deathly afraid of my mother ever since that night. And that's no joke. I have been deathly afraid of my mother because she did the impossible to me. Okay. But at the same time of learning my mother, see, my mother learned how to hunt and stuff from my grandfather. And I never met him because he died when my mother was 13. So my mother learned how to shoot guns and hunt. And now what my mama taught me was how to use a knife, because I used to carry a knife. Oh, bitch, I could pull one from a titty, from a pocket. Honey, I'll pull one. Okay. But then when I started getting older, and now when I finish saying, it's going to sound a little that way, y'all. I want y'all to hear me. The reason why I stopped carrying my knives and stuff was because it was too sissified. I know. The reason why is because it was too sissified. And what do I mean by that? Is because I was already a flamboyant queen.
Boy, if you don't shut the fuck up.
Listen.
Dog, hey, if ain't nobody told you today, bro, I love you, bro. I swear to God, I do.
I was already a flamboyant queen. Okay.
Oh my God.
And to sit down there, because now I never had the butterfly, to do the hair and twirl and carry it on the dude.
I had that. I had one of them.
Although my girlfriend's honey, Miss Terry and them, Terry was a weird, but she just like twirling a bitch. Okay. I had a tiger because I came out, and my mother, how she taught me, she said, bitch, by the time it come out your pocket, it's supposed to be red. You ain't got time to pull it out and then click. No, it's a swoop. Bitch, bam. Okay. We cloak and dagger, bitch, stick and go. But because I was already flamboyant, knives became sick. They were girly, And so I was already talked about. And then to go in like that and to come out with a switch and do the little, because there was a style to it. We did all, like we were twirling batons and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because we were trying to be cute and stylish and shit, and to practice it and get it down. But because of that, it became too sissified. So I stopped carrying them. Now, what I did do was, I told y'all, when I started doing my shows, I would carry meat cleavers. They used to call them cheese cutters. If y'all remember, if y'all would go down in the supermarket, they had what they call them cheese cutters.
I used to go to the chalet in Hyde Park, Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I would keep that, and that's what I used to carry because it came with its own little sleeve or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So if a bitch had to go pull, and because I was carrying my clutch bags at the time, so I used to keep it in my clutch. Okay. So if a bitch had to pull, it would pulling a cigarette, bitch. Excuse me, and a zip, and dag, honey, because it was more about presentation. And the only time I pulled mine, that ain't cute. I was trying to get to it. I had a show, and when we were collecting our tips and everything, I would go and put my money in my makeup box, and I would count and fold it, so it wouldn't be everywhere. And I put it in my makeup box up under my makeup and shit. Well, apparently somebody watched me or whatever it was. Now all of us are there, so all the girls, we do this. And Charles, I came back off of a set, and my money was gone. And I was like, "Bitch, wait a minute!" And I was, oh my God, I'm trying to get back into this dressing room, right? Because it was the end of the night, and I was trying to make a beeline. But what happened? I had all these fans of the show that night. Okay, oh, Miss Samantha, oh girl, you are so fat. You need to be in Florida. Oh, they will love you in Florida. Blah 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 blah. Da, 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 da. And I could not get to the dressing room. Okay, I could not get to that goddamn because I was going to slice somebody. Okay, because I know somebody took it because shit, they gave it to the dope man. They went and got a couple of bumps, which was stupid, but that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, but I started carrying the cheese.
You know what's crazy? I used to carry that damn butterfly knife, and I used to be walking down the street, and all you hear is click, clack, clack, clack.
Right,
clack,
right,
clack,
right.
And I do like this, clap, 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 and I wouldn't have it in my hand. And then I go click, click, clap, clap, and I got it in my hand, and I clap.
Right, right.
And I said, "Boy, show hate for the motherfucker to try me." He go click, click, clap, clap.
Right. Okay.
So,
oh, honey, yeah. So that's what that was. So that's what my mother showed me how to use knives and carrying on, and that was. But oh, honey, Lorraine was no joke. Listen, Essie Lorraine, and still ain't.
Let me tell you where I had that fear, because I always hear you talk about Essie Lorraine. Let me tell you what Miss Karen Donaldson goddamn put the fear. My mom wasn't but goddamn 5'1". Okay, she was okay. I'm gonna tell you, I'm asleep. My room used to be the bedroom. There's one particular place we lived at. My bedroom, like when you come through the front door, first left turn, room, my room. I'm off the living room. I'm in there sleep. Sun cracking about 6 o'clock in the morning, you know, right when the sunlight comes up. Somebody is banging and kicking on the front door. So they're right next to my door.
Right.
Banging and kicking like they're trying to break the door down. So all of a sudden I'm like, what the hell going on? So I hear my mama saying, "Get the fuck away from my door." She yelling and screaming, like, "Get the fuck away from my door." She was like, "Nate, I'm telling you, for the last fucking time, get the fuck away from my door." Blah, blah, blah. She's yelling and screaming through the door. So I'm like, what the fuck? She said, he kicked in it again. Like, "Please let me in. Please let me in." Come to find out, this nigga done fucked up the dope man money. And these 3 niggas was fucking $350 a piece standing outside with their leather gloves on, waiting on his ass to come on outside. So he wanted to try to come up in there. And she like, "Oh, no. You did that fuck shit. You need to go deal with that." So he kept doing it like he tried to kick the door off the lens. Yeah. So she said, "Motherfucker, didn't I tell you?" And I'm like this. So I'm in the room like this to wake up to that straight out of sleep.
Right.
So I heard her walk. And then I heard her come back. And she said, she was like, "Nate, get away from my door." He kicking him. "Nate, Karen, please open the door." So I'm like this. So I cracked my bedroom door. She said, "Nigga, if you don't get away from my motherfucking door, dang, you ain't got to worry about them." So when she said it, that's when I cracked the door. She's standing there with that motherfucker stainless motherfucker goddamn one, and she done cocked the hammer on that bitch like that. I'm looking at, I was like, oh shit. So I pulled the door back. I remember this plain as day. This nigga kicked the door again, trying to kick it off the fucking hinges. All you heard was boom, boom, through the door. And you heard this nigga stumbling down the stairs. So I run to the other side of my room and look out the window outside. He couldn't even fall down the stairs good enough. Them motherfuckers caught him while he was tumbling. Set him up on the tree and beat the shit out of him. And I sat there and watched through the window while he was getting his ass beat the fuck. These niggas were size 13 and up shoe, stomping his ass and everything. And I was like this, looking, and I motherfucking came and stuck my head out the door. I said, "Mama, did you just shoot Nate?" She was like, "No, he thought he was shot. He fell trying to get out of the way." But she said she shot at the bottom of the door. But there was 2 holes at the fucking very bottom of the door. So I'm like this. I looked at her. Now you know what's going through my mind. Motherfucker, you crazy. I was like, right now, son, I'm not fucking with you.
Listen. I'm going to say this for those of y'all who understand Detroit, and I know Chicago got this particular section too.
Facts.
Okay. Well, you could say these streets and everybody know what that means. Okay. Before the Davidson Freeway went through Detroit, okay, my mother says, "I'm Davidson and Rydell." Okay? That's all I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Bitch, I grew up Davidson and Rydell." Okay? to this day, they had an association to where everybody who knew that, my uncle and stuff, you know, they had still got block parties, and those who still, they still get together and do that and things, things of that nature. And it's funny because when you see them and they all calm and shit, you know, they all laid back and, you know, you thinking that they reminiscing, but because the thing of it is this: if I still say, if I drop a name, I'm Jack's nephew, and I got a problem.
Bruh, let me tell you, Southside. When you say Southside,
Right.
When you say Southside, period, they think we are shot the fuck out. They
Right.
think so. What was crazy? I could be walking down the fucking street as a youth. I could be walking down 71st and Loomis, headed to Ashland Avenue. Okay, I could be walking down there, just walking outside, regular kid out kicking. You got the older teenagers and the more, you know, young adults that harass the motherfucking youngins. I done had one run up on me talking about some nigga, I ought to take your damn money, this and that, this and that, and pushing, you know, pushing the bully type nigga. The nigga had pushed me into this gate, right? I go to the gate and I'm like, yo, I swung back at him. Everybody else was like, oh, they running from him because he was bullied. Well, I swung back at the nigga. I'm like, bro, don't touch me no motherfucking more. I snap on him. Oh, he like, oh, you a badass. You a badass. This old lady was sitting on her porch directly across the street. She said, now you leave him alone now. You know that's third son. That nigga said, Thirst your daddy? I'm like, yeah, I'm his only son. He was like, so you little Thirst? I'm like, yeah. He said, man, I'm just playing with you, man. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit went way the other motherfucking way. So I played all day. By the time I came in the house, I took my bath, everything. I'm sitting in the kitchen table. My daddy come in, come from upstairs. He come down. He walked in. He said, "What happened outside today?" I said, "Shit, nothing. I can deal with it." He said, "Who touched you?"
Oh.
I said, that's the bully ass nigga that's off Bishop. He always bothering everybody. I said, but he got straight. The lady told him to leave me alone. He said, oh, okay. He didn't say shit else.
Right.
Nigga, a week or so later, I saw that nigga, that whole side of that nigga motherfucker shit was wrapped up over here. I don't know what the fuck happened to that nigga. All I know is when he seen me, he crossed the street.
You know, see, listen, let me take a commercial break because I've done that. I did that on my own. Praise the Lord.
I ended up becoming that jackass. You know, so I got older. I was doing dumb shit like you steal from me. I had a nigga that said he was gonna steal my car. When I first came home, I had a tricked out ass cougar.
Yeah.
He talking about he the car thief in the area. Talking about some, yeah. That nigga think he's shining and flexing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. That's how he got back to me. He never touched the car. So all I did was go to the basketball court where he was at, pulled up in the car, left it running and left the driver door open.
Mm.
While he was shooting ball, I walked right in the middle of the game. I just had to make sure they understand that I was my father's child. I walked right in the middle of a basketball game, full court, walked up to him. I said, that's a nice cougar, ain't it? He was like, oh, man, we playing a game. I said, hold on. I said, I want to ask the gentleman something. This is a nice cougar, ain't it? I said, it's running with the keys in it. That make what you was trying to do later easier. He was like, man, go on in my face with that. I said, no. I said, I wanted to make sure you understood that this is minor. Because had you got in my shit, broke in my shit, it'd have been 10 times this. 10 times what? Knocked all this shit out the front of his mouth with brass knuckles. I said, bitch, that was for attempting to steal my shit. We understand each other? And I walked off. Everybody was like, damn, little Thirst, man, what the fuck? We playing at bleeding. That nigga was leaking all over that motherfucker, and I just walked off.
Right.
They was like, that motherfucker crazy. All they talked about, them hills is crazy. Stay the fuck away from the Hill family. They crazy.
The guy with the heels, that's my father's side of the Adams, them Adams boys. See, leave them Adams, them damn Adams, child.
If you had family in Chicago, because that was our neighbors, the Adams.
That I listen. Okay.
But I just tell you, bro, people don't understand. It's another. These new generations don't get the seriousness of motherfucking goddamn life, family values, and responsibilities, and the things that you should do automatically as a person. Just do it just because, you know. Quit walking through your motherfucking family house that's over a roof over your fucking head, lifting your foot up over a piece of trash automatically, and keep walking instead of stopping and picking it up. That irks the fuck out of me.
You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone because I know.
That irks the fuck out of me. You ever watch a motherfucker walk and they foot automatically pick up, they keep walking? They stepped over a piece of trash.
It stepped over it, which means that you consciously did that shit.
You knew the shit was there.
You knew it was there, and you had the nerve to step over to keep walking because your mindset is, oh, I was there because I didn't do it. You know, I didn't drop it there, so why I got to clean it up? Because you saw it on the floor.
Nigga, I done heard this. I didn't even eat dinner, so why should I wash dishes?
I'm gonna go to commercial. Now I'm having heart palpitations. I'm gonna go to a commercial. What? Ooh, that one right there. Oh yeah, that one right there. That's an ass whooping. Okay, let me go to a commercial. I'm gonna go to a commercial right now.
Have you tried Big Rob Popcorn? It's a wonderful anytime snack that everyone will love. Available in 3 flavors. Grown and Sexy, which is the perfect mix of cheddar, cheese, and caramel. Sugar Shack, a fruitful flavored mix of watermelon and apple. So delicious and good. How about spicy butter and white cheddar? Everyone loves it. That's why it's called good. All Big Rob snacks are manufactured in a FDA-approved facility and flash sealed for freshness, safety, and worldwide delivery. To order, call or text 937-367-8650. That's 937-367-8650. Or contact Big Rob via Instagram at Hey Big Rob. As the holidays approach, take advantage of the holiday special. Purchase more than 2 bags and receive a free CD. Call or text 937-367-8650 to place your order now. Big Rob Popcorn, the perfect snack that you will love. It's so delicious.
We're not asking for your permission. We're not seeking your approval. We're claiming what's ours in the name of our ancestors. We are their answered prayers. This is more than a movement. This is a revolution. Black innocence. What are yours today? The views and opinions expressed here on Dishing TV are strictly those of the hosts and guests of this program. They do not reflect the views and opinions or governing actions of any of the sponsors or affiliates of Dishing TV Entertainment, Artist First Entertainment, Big Guy ENT, Atlanta Hot Radio, Black GDP TV, or Diversity TV. Your viewing and listening discretion is advised.
All right, and we are back. And I had to take a break. But I'm like, okay, you know what? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, let me go. Y'all asked what this child said. I want a Skyhawk for Christmas. Okay, Helena. Okay, wait a minute. Number 44 is my husband, honey. Nick Ward. Number 44.
Michael Vick, my husband.
That's it, baby. Okay.
I told you about the little 1-year-old birthday party this weekend when you were gone. I got you something from there. I thought you would like.
Well,
add your collection because it got her name on it. Little Winter, the little baby. Check this out. Happy first birthday, Winter. Got the unicorn on it and all that.
That is too cute.
It's a real bag of chips.
Yes. Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna talk because I need that.
So I said, let me grab this for Meech off the Yargon Goodie table.
Okay, off the table. Okay. Aha, thanks, JoJo. Okay. What is this? Yet another person I have known has fallen victim to this evil curse of a disease. Oh, my Lord, really? Child. Okay. I love you, Big Red, with your gangster swag, honey. Okay.
JoJo, what up?
Okay. I hate when people park in front of your house and then throw you know what? That bothers me too. Okay. Bastards.
Y'all snitching.
You motherfucker.
I'm snitching. Nah.
Wait, what is it? What?
Wayne County Sheriff.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
Oh,
one
of my secret husbands, honey. That was a fine brother, honey. Oh, he was fine.
Oh, yeah.
And then, you know, I think he really was fair with the city. He was a really good police chief, as far as I was concerned. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord.
Don't die again, girl.
Well, Finkel, Linwood, Oakwood, etc. You know what it is. You know, we all know those folks in those parts. You better understand, honey. Okay, you better understand. You better understand, baby. Okay, you better understand. Because I'm trying to told you, honey, Oakland, because I've been on all those streets. Actually, I've been at Grand River, Oakland. I've been at Finkel and Southfield and Finkel and Davidson and carrying on. Then we were at Linwood and Davidson. Tell you, I've been all over Detroit. Okay, let me go here. Let's see, was that Meach come through doing commercials? He was he was bothering me. Now I can't go back to sleep.
She's lying.
Oh, have mercy. Okay. Let me go here because see, I want to talk to all the big children, the bigums, because I'm a big one, okay? And I don't know if y'all heard this or not, but y'all know Lizzo, you know, there was a whole, you know, she's had her reign of controversy because of who she is. She's a big girl. She celebrates body positivity and carrying on. She done been talked about. She had the air, whatever. Well, now she's being talked about because she did a detox. Okay? She did the 10-day detox. And now the children feel like she's betrayed fat folks. You know, now there was somebody that was talking about, you know, she's now getting folks to succumb to or have to she's forcing dieting down folks' throat. Okay, because she did the detox and she did, you know, her little snacks with peanut butter and apples, and she did this and she did, you know, she did the thing. Now she came back and she told the folks, you know, listen, I did a little too much. I was partying a little bit, you know, drinking too much, overeating too much, and I just felt trapped. You know, she just didn't feel right. So she did the detox so that she could understand, you know, and get her body regulated. But here's my point. Because she was damned if she do. Now she damned if she don't. And there is no happy medium here. And I'm going to say this to fat folks because the ones who are complaining are the fat folks who are looking for somebody else to give you an excuse to stay fat. See, bitch, you want to be the one to sit up there and keep that damn chicken. Instead of you having 2 or 3 pieces, because I know one ain't enough. Instead of you having 2 or 3 pieces and putting the rest of the motherfucking bucket to the side, bitch, you want to sit down there and have the whole 10-piece bucket from Churches, and then want to go over to Popeyes to get the Popeyes biscuits, and then run over to KFC to get their coleslaw and corn. Mm-hmm. See, and carry on, and then you want to have all this here. See,
that's called a treadmill.
Not Mio, it's stop. But I take offense to that because it's like, okay, she just took you on a journey that what she was doing to feel better, to purge or to cleanse her system, and now that wasn't good enough either. But because you said to them about what she's forcing dieting down us, she ain't forcing shit. That's your conscience telling you that you need to do something about yourself. Okay? Because maybe she gave you the motivation or whatever. But I'm sick of fat folks who want to sit down here and get mad because other fat folks are doing something about it. Now, it may not be the greatest thing. I know for me, I know I need to take off the 60 pounds I done gained. Y'all heard me say this. I've gained 60 pounds while I was in school. That's the part that needs to come back off. Okay. Everything else is fine. I'm fine now, honey, but I need to be at my optimum. Okay. And then being 50 now, I can't carry the same amount of weight like I did 20 years ago. See, when I was 30 in this size, that was the motherfucking T. Okay. Now I'm a little older, my joints and stuff and carrying on are telling me, okay, bitch, we can't do it like we did before. And so, okay. But now fat folks can't get mad at other fat folks because they decided to make a change. It's just like with everybody else. I didn't want to have the gastric surgery. Y'all heard me say this before, but you can't get mad at somebody because they wouldn't have the surgery and now they look at this, that they look better, or in our minds they look better. You know, they've lost, we'll just leave it at lost the weight. They've lost the weight and now you mad because they wouldn't have the surgery done and you didn't do shit about it? Or you mad because somebody decided to, okay, I'm going to count my calories and carrying on, or because I'm going to take meat out of my diet here and I'm going to do something differently for me. You mad? And then want to sit up there and talk, oh, well, you promoting dieting and kind of. When Monique started her damn weight loss thing or whatever, folks got mad at her. Well, bitch, you was in the bit talking about go get me a 2-piece and a biscuit or this, that, and other. Now you in the bit talking about you eating plants and bitch. Don't nobody need your damn mouth on them because you decide that you want to stay fucking fat and still want to eat the way that you want to eat. And then act as if something's supposed to miraculously change because you decide that damn fried chicken, honey, was more important to you than eating that damn chicken salad. See, because you could have baked the chicken and cut it up on the salad, honey. Put your nice little thing of dressing on the side and dipped. So that way it's not soggy and still got the same results because you want that motherfucking chicken, bitch. But no.
Well, I tell you what, you motherfuckers can go ahead and get mad at me and my motherfucking household because we made an announcement at dinner tonight that I hope they survive around this bitch because we going straight smoothly starting next week. The wife and I. And I feel like, it's fair because she has to do it for her personal reason that she can announce to the world. But it don't make sense. Well, she said I can tell them. Y'all heard her in the background. You can tell them. Okay, well, she's going to get snatched. She already got her stuff set up and programmed, so she's going to get snatched. She already got her medical doctor and all that stuff. She's getting it situated.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's going to be stripperella. So, look,
this boy said stripperella.
Right. So I said it only makes sense if she got to do certain diet and change her meals. I might as well do it along with her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For one, that way it's my way of supporting what she's doing. I'm letting her do her whole. I didn't want her to think when I said, okay, that's you. Go ahead and do you.
Right.
Saying I wasn't supporting you, but I knew eventually something would come up where I had to help. I already knew I had to drive. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, okay, she got to do this little diet thing. So I'm going to go ahead and when she changed her eating pattern, then I'm going to change mine right along with it. I'm cool. Which is great. I don't care about that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be harder for her than me because I'm used to not, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to drastic switch ups. So
now I'm used to a drastic switch up, but I'm going to tell you something. And I know since I've had my surgeries and carried,
I saw you molesting that peanut butter the other night. I don't know. Yeah, you and that peanut butter had some kind of funky date going on in the kitchen there.
Don't be telling my stories about the peanut butter, honey.
Yeah, I seen you with peanut butter. I was like, damn, do it have a name?
It's on the down low, honey. That peanut butter was on the DL.
I heard
that. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me say hi to Charles. Charles is trying to get my attention. He said, "Hi, Means. I tried to call you." Okay, sweetie. You know what? I didn't recognize that was your number, but at the time you were trying to call, I wasn't able to take a call, honey. Way to be supportive, big bro. Okay. Exactly, boo. They hating on our girl Lizzo just for that. They need to walk on 5-inch heels down the road on the wheels. He's on down the road. Okay, on the wheels. Okay, yes. Okay, what's the yes? Tell us the T's on me. Listen. Okay, there's no tea, honey, on the peanut butter. Because what he didn't tell you, honey, I was dipping chocolate in it, honey. That's what it was.
Yeah, he was. You stuck your chocolate in my peanut butter.
No, your peanut butter's on my chocolate, honey.
Hey, say what it is, mean what you say.
You better understand what I'm trying to told you. But you know, I took offense to this because I'm like,
did you finish your name?
I wasn't ready.
Snuck in that peanut butter's back door. You nasty.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. Hey, Charles, what's going on?
People do stuff that make them feel good. Okay, you better understand.
All right. Wait till we get off the air.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That was a threat.
Oh. Well, listen, honey. I'm gonna say this because I get sick and tired of the big community. Okay. I get sick and tired of us not. Number one, you say you want to be supportive. You say you want us to have the same kind of equity as everybody else. But you get mad because someone else is. Do you know going to Big Boy Pride when I was down at my smallest, when I had first started losing all of the weight? Them bitches looked at me like I was the enemy.
You was skinny bitch.
But here's where it was. I couldn't have been because I was still 260 goddamn pounds.
You cut the weight. You made the weight.
Okay. This bitch talking about, oh well, I'm gonna fillet her ass in a minute, honey. Now this goddamn barracuda right here flapping her motherfucking shit, talking about a whale.
Flap, 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 flap,
Okay.
flap.
Oh,
Whale.
Seal. This is Miss Seal. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. He's the Seal telethon over here, bitch. Okay. But it was like I have become the enemy because I'm like, bitch, I'm still 260 pounds. Okay. And I'm like, but just because y'all asses are 400, 450, 460, you know, which I was that size, so I know what it is. Why are you mad at me? You know, it's absolutely utterly ridiculous. And then
let's have a pump your brake moment. Okay. Bring up that last comment.
Oh no, let that be,
bruh.
Let that be. I'll let that be.
Okay, my number's 9mm over here in the hetero world.
No, it's not even that.
Okay, what the hell you want?
Okay.
What?
Cause they smooth, baby. They real smooth.
Hey, you know what? You know what, JoJo?
Cause they smooth, baby. They real smooth, honey. Okay.
JoJo roll right. Lord.
Okay. I just get tired of us becoming haters of each other and don't celebrate the success. Now, we do got those who like to throw it in your face and carry it on because, of for whatever reasons, vanity and carrying on. But part of what's going on with it is that don't shame me because I decided that for whatever reason, I'm gonna say I want to better myself, or I decided for a change. It was something I could change, and I wanted to do this. Now, we could debate. The debate comes in as to how they see themselves, because there are some folks who have taken it too far. But like, girl, you went too far. You could stay at about 10 more pounds because you ain't looking right. Okay.
Now I've seen people that lose entirely too much weight for their frame.
Yeah.
It's not cute. It's not.
Right.
Because they look sick.
Right.
But then I've seen people that get in a comfort area, being a certain size, that can stand the doggone come down and still be that size.
Right.
I'm being released.
I'm being released. I'm so happy. But how does someone get sent home with blood pressure now at 181 over 126 and just shot me with fentanyl? Can you say a bitch don't have insurance? Get her ass out of here. But I want to go home anyway. Love y'all. Girl, stop. How do they not regulate your blood pressure?
Okay, first and foremost, they won't even let me out the hospital until my blood pressure gets down.
Right.
How they let her out?
I don't know. What hospital did she go to?
Where she went, Grady?
No, worse, child. They sent her over to goddamn Wellstar, what used to be South Fulton, over there on Cleveland Avenue.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They call them complain.
Meat Cleaver Avenue.
Right, okay.
Don't let my auntie out the hospital. Her blood pressure higher.
Oh, is that right, April? Your Big Boy Pride video addressing Walter Lee Hampton is how I first discovered and began following you, Big Meats. Well, thank you for that, honey. But, you know, again, okay, let's take him for the. Now, he's a muscle-bound big boy, okay?
Right.
Walter is, you know, he's muscular and carrying on beautiful body. He has a beautiful body, okay? But you still a big boy because shit. You still 270 pounds, but you muscle. Okay. But he got up there, and that video is like 5-6 years old now. And he went on this whole thing and was like, well, what y'all celebrate obesity? You know, you're down there, you know, you need to be exercising. You need to do this. You need to do that. Why y'all down there trying to, you know, razz on somebody because y'all celebrate each other having all these stomachs and you're just lazy and don't want to. And I went in and I said, you don't even know what the fuck it's about because you're not there. Okay, we have an exercise on the weekends, honey. We get up and we have exercise around the pool. Okay, we have seminars that carried on to where how we can better ourselves and understanding what this is. You don't even know what the fuck it is. So how you bumping your gums on something you know nothing about? You know, I understand what you're talking about, but you coming at us in the way, and then you expect for your word to be bond when you sit up there insulting folks instead of saying, "Hey, listen, how do we take a different? Why don't we take a different approach? Can I introduce you to this, and this? You know, can we? You know, you don't even do that, and you call yourself a personal trainer. Number one, number two, bitch, shit, you sit up there, you take steroids.
Yeah.
Okay, so your body is beautiful and cannot, but hell. It's roided.
It's manufactured.
Okay, it's roided. You know, so if we were to sit down there and to talk about that about you, darling, what would we say? You know, and so yeah, so using him because he's coming to this whole thing of wanting to be self-righteous and carrying on and trying to down what the whole thing was and understand. I said, child, you wanted to body beautiful children, honey. You don't have a problem. Okay, because when it's time for the alphabet children to have pride or whatever, the alphabet culture is so fucking superficial. Okay, to where it's all about aesthetics, all about youth and aesthetics. The younger you look and feel or whatever and carry it on, it's all about that, how you can keep it together. That's to come all these old bitches want to sit up there and celebrate how snatched they are. Okay, bitch, I can still pull it. And, you know, it's a cute little ego boost or whatever. But the culture itself is young and superficial. So now you have this body beautiful somebody, and you talking about pride and everything. Child, you could go in and get a date anywhere. The big children, honey, are the ones that get ostracized. And the big children and the film children. No fats, no films. Okay. No fats, no films. which is the bulk of the goddamn culture. Now, how about that? Okay, so we get ostracized and shunned. So now we've created our own platform to where the big boys are the body beautiful. You come up in there, honey, up under 200 pounds, bitch, you're the one who is the anomaly, honey. We get to look at you like you crazy. Okay? Like, what the fuck is this? Okay, because all of us who come to Big Boy Pride, we love a boy, honey, who got some meat on his bone. We like big old man titties. We like big old man thighs. We like that shit. Okay? That's what gets our goats. So, no, honey, we're celebrating that we are alive, and those who want to change will change. And you sit up there, he was ostracized and telling us, so why would you do this? Why in the fuck won't we? Because shit, when we were trying to fit in, we can't even go to the goddamn gym without you motherfuckers up there talking about how loud we breathing on the machines. Why you got to breathe like that, bitch? Because I ain't worked out. Shit, this shit heavy. Bitch, I can't breathe. I'm asthmatic. Is that okay with you? Okay. Hell. Talking about running, and here it is, three steps down the line, trying to hell. I'm starting to breathe heavy. Okay. You know, fuck all that. And so that's what a lot of that was. And now, you know, it's a cross orientation. We're just gonna call it the big community period, because here Lizzo doing her thing. She gets knocked out because everybody before they were saying she promoting obesity, honey. Oh, this black woman here, she got this platform and she ain't nothing but a bad witch because the white supremacists are using her to keep the black woman fat and sloppy and blah 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 blah. That's from the Power to the People, children. Okay. Then you know, you get all of this backlash because now that she said, okay, I need to do a detox and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Now y'all saying, oh, well, you trying to throw this down my throat. You trying to throw this down my thing. You forcing diet. Ain't nobody forcing shit on you, bitch. That's just your conscience saying that it's time for you to change your lifestyle in some way, shape, style, form, or fashion and do better. You ain't got to sit down there
with you.
Ain't nobody said get skinny. They said do better. Do better. How about them joints, honey? What your joints saying to you, little fucker? Hell, when you go down the steps, honey, do you glide down because you're walking down the steps, or do you stomp down like goddamn Attila the Hun because gravity is pulling your shit?
I don't know. Let's see.
Ooh.
If you want a pair of Jordans and you trying to be like Jordan, all the time I see him, he got his legs open. What's wrong?
You understand? I'm not with you. I am not with you. I am not with you. Okay. No, I'm not.
Hey, I mean, how masculine is a shoe with a grown ass man with his legs open on it?
Right, because he was his legs open. Now Shaq's shoe, honey, his legs was closed, but he was. Wait a minute. Nigga say my avatar just went up on the screen. Okay, wait a minute. I love all men with different sizes, big as beautifully fierce as well as many sizes. Come on now. Okay, they should mind their motherfucking business. The ones who have so much to say and happy with themselves and want to be everyone and want to be salty to everyone else. Of course, child. Of course, child. Of course. You know. Wait a minute, this child said Smurf them haters. Okay, you go Smurf them? Smurfy. Come on, Smurf. Okay, Smurf that Smurf. Smurf.
What the Smurf?
Okay. Well, what the Smurf is Smurf? Okay, good. Smurfy. Okay. Smurf. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, Nikki, now you know I'm trying to work on not being profane, but that's some bullshit, flat out. Okay? Bullshit. Okay. Well, I'm talking about the fat folks child because I just really needed to, I just felt the need to have to say that. Because as a man of size, I love my size. I love being a big boy, honey. As a matter of fact, that was part of my complex when I was losing the weight so damn fast from the surgery, because that's one of the things that I was like, okay, you know, for those of us who have been big all of our lives, even when I wasn't big, I was big, you know, because at the time, you know, shit, when I was a size 34 waist, honey, I was still big because everybody else was 25, 26, 27. I'm a big ass 34, honey. So I'm the biggest one in the bunch, you know, and carry on.
Yeah.
But at that time, understanding and loving what we are and who we are, all of our lives, our identity have been, hey, big dog, hey, big chief, hey, big man. You know, it's always been big something, okay? And so when I started to lose the weight, it was and when I didn't recognize myself anymore, because I had lost it so fucking fast. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Right there, while your thought process is right there.
Uh-huh.
When you have that surgery, I've always wanted to ask somebody this.
Well,
do they give you any type of psychological setup for the loss of that weight?
They're supposed to. They have, in the beginning, before the surgery, there is a psychological evaluation. You had to pass that. The doctor got to write off on that before they let you have the surgery. Okay? So when you go in, of course they're going to say, you ready for it? Because, shit, the questions that they ask you and stuff will be like, okay, well, why is it that you're having the surgery? And I told them, well, I'm having the surgery because I have other comorbidities that this is preparing me for. You know, this is not elective for me. This was selected for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I needed it to get to the other shit that I had to do because I didn't want it. Okay. So now they're preparing me for this, that, and the other. So we had the psychological evaluation first. Now, what we were supposed to do was get into support groups and carry on after we lost the weight, because there was supposed to be a regimen. But I didn't go to those support groups because they were at the hospital. Now, I'm all the way out here in Atlanta. I live by the airport. My hospital was fucking Piedmont Hospital. No. I'm sorry, that's not right. Piedmont is everything else. I did that out of Atlanta Medical Center. Okay. So, which is still almost saying the same area. Okay.
Because of females, I know over time, I met a few females. I met a few husband and wife teams where the wife has had it, right?
Right.
She was a big woman, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was Mabel King, and then she turned into Beyonce, and her whole motherfucking goddamn almost fucked their whole marriage up because she thought she was.
See, what it is the attention. For me, when I lost it and got down so quickly, I didn't like the attention, because see, now, particularly what I say this community, the alphabet children, are very superficial, because the bitches that wouldn't talk to me when I was 430, when I was almost 500 pounds, now all of a sudden they got some play for me. Okay. Now all of a sudden they want to see what's up. You know, hey, oh, you looking real good. Bitch, I was always looking good. Okay. But now that you feel as though I met your ideal, now you think that it's okay. And that wasn't my thing. I'm like big. I've always liked the big man. Always. Okay. So I'm chub for chub. But then the chubs didn't see me as a chub. They're like, bitch, you ain't no chub no more. Okay. So it was like, ooh. Okay. Now, mind you, at the time that I had all this and it was going through and I had my near-death experience because of it, this was 2012, 2013.
Right.
Okay. right after all of this, my brother died, and I had my series of tragedies that happened in my life. I lost my job and this, that, and the other. And then the one person that I was still holding on to for my sense of relief, who was my sexual partner at the time, told me that he was no longer sexually attracted to me because I had lost too much weight. I had lost too much weight. Okay, too much.
That's the psychological shit I'm talking about.
Okay. And for a minute, that fucked me up. Okay. Now, to his credit, let me say this because I couldn't understand this at the time. To his credit, what had happened, he was there and watched me damn near die. Okay. So the idea of all of that, to see me go and shrink the way that I did and then damn near lose my life on the table, that was too much for him to handle. So he couldn't get close to it. And he didn't know how to word that. He still ain't worded that, right? He still ain't said that. But over time, we done forged our way back together, whatever. But at that particular time, it didn't go down like that. So I had to then read that became my 9/11. That was June 16th, 2013, honey. And I had to rebuild my entire world from that point because my brother died. I had almost died. My sister friend of mine, trans girl, her name is Sabrina Love Morgan, honey. I called her my baby sister. She had died. Then 2 days after she died, Whitney Page died. That was another performing friend of mine. And then I lost my job. Then I lost the insurance. I didn't have no health insurance. I couldn't do nothing. Then I'm sitting there trying to get the unemployment. They were taking me to change the unemployment. And then, unemployment cut off on December 31st, 2013. They had stopped the unemployment emergency compensation. That was the extension. They cut all that shit out. So when January hit, my last unemployment check was only $63 motherfucking dollars. That was my last unemployment check prior to me.
No, gotta walk a mile in somebody else's shoes.
You understand? So all of 2014, when I tell you, when I understand how God works in my life, I can't explain it no other way because I didn't get my job until August. I didn't get where I'm at now with the donut factory. I didn't start working there until August of 2014. So from January till then, child. And when I surrendered, I gave it all to God because I had got caught up. Because, I got all my music and all my DVDs, and that's what I was basically worried about. Because, you're a music lover, you understand. I got shit in here that is out of print. I don't get this shit no more. And unless I go through stunts and carrying on, and I'm like, okay. So I'm in this, and I'm like, Lord, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the hell to do. Okay. And so in trying to stay afloat, when I tell you it wasn't nothing but God, because I didn't know where this money was coming from. I did not know. So it was literally month to month, honey. It was a different stunt once a month to keep the reels on. And then one month I didn't go to court. I went through, they got the paperwork, the courts didn't put it on the door. The leasing office did. They didn't go to court yet, but I didn't get to court. But I got that far to where I was almost about to be evicted. Then that's what I found out about. I had got help from the Salvation Army. I got help from another church. And what saved me was the fact that I was out on medical leave from there, and I had a job. And they said, and that's what got me in. So they said, well, can you come up with, because they didn't give me the whole thing that I needed. They gave me like all of it but $200. and I had to come up with, and I had to have that first in hand in order to get the other money, and I came up with that, and that's how. And they sent the check over here. I said, I don't need to touch that money, honey. Give it to them. That's what it's for. You know, that's how I was. Child, it was month to month. Okay, month to month, and I don't. Okay, but all of that because of this damn surgery and the complications that it had taken me through. And then trying to sit up here and forge my life together because now I got all this, you know, I would go out to the Eagle and carry on, and the big guys would look at me. They'd be like, oh, no. And someone said, okay, oh, you look good. But it was very superficial. A lot of them were not happy for me. When I started gaining some of the weight back, because when they started talking to me as if now I'm a love interest again. Or at least a potential. But let me go here. And I'm finna get vulgar, y'all, so be ready. One of the things that happened in my weight loss was, of course, they tell you that for every 30, one report said 50 pounds, another report said 30 pounds. So I say between 30 and 50 pounds. For every 30 to 50 pounds that a man loses in his weight, he gains an inch in his dick. Okay. So, hey, okay. Big meats got bigger. Okay. But because I wasn't mega meat, you know, in the eyes of everybody else, it didn't matter. It did not matter. Okay. So that was a whole adjustment period for me. That was an entire adjustment period for me. And it took a minute. It took a minute for me to get used to. But that's there. I had to overcome it. And then of course there was, you know, side effects in carrying on because hell yeah. Okay, shit got bigger, but hell, did it work right? Because now we got to get blood circulation going and this, that, and the other. I got to get my nutrition right and this, that, and the other. Okay, I got circulation issues and things. And then it became, now I got something else to deal with entirely different.
Right.
You know? So yeah, it's a whole big psychological adjustment. Now, mind you, this is 2020, so that was 7 years ago. I had the surgery 8 years ago, but the side effects and everything happened 7 years ago. And I'm just now when I got down and I peaked, when I got down to my lowest, I had lost like 220 pounds. Okay, because I was almost 500. I got down to 260 at my lowest. Okay. This parrot up in here gonna make me throw a crack at her. You want a cracker, bitch? She keeps it. Okay. So when I got down to 260, I'm gonna tell you, oh my God, this was a part of my life that I had never been ever afraid of anybody. But at that particular time, because I'm off of surgeries and carried on, my body strength was nothing. Okay. So, you know, when you go up and give somebody a hug, hey baby, what's up? If I give you a hug, I'm usually able to hold it back and give another and to bear hug you back. Bitch, they were picking me up like I was paper. I was like, oh shit. And for the first time in my life, I equated that to what a 95-pound white woman must feel like whenever she encounters someone, a big man, and she feels powerless. You know? Because I felt like I can't defend myself. You know?
I'm sorry. Eric still got tail stupid.
I know. I saw that. I wasn't going to put it up. Yeah, I know. It's so stupid. Right. I know. So, wait a minute, Leah, you stupid too.
If I wanted a bigger one, I would go shop online. Shipmate, don't do that. No.
I'm done.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So Yeah, it has its ups and downs, literally. You know, in all of that, it does, child. It does. So
Marco in the building.
that's what it is. DeMarco. So why was defending yourself so important? Well, here's where it was. Why was that important? Because, darling, I was into something that I did not ask for. I did not ask for that damn surgery. You know what I'm saying? It was thrusted upon me for health reasons. And my doctor was like, no. And now the gastric was to get me to have the ultimate surgery that I ended up having in 2015. That was the abdominal reconstruction. Okay, because they had to repair my abdominal walls and stuff because I had a hole in my abdominal walls, which that's what caused the hernia, because that was all of my intestines pushing through that hole. Okay, so they had to go in and repair all that, and I had to have the gastric surgery because I was too big and I needed to lose a significant amount of weight quickly. So I didn't ask for it. Okay, now I'm here. And now I'm at a place to where I feel as though I can't defend myself at all. If I'm down here with all these damn men and carrying on child, and if somebody wanted to get real funky, okay, or whatever, I had no way of doing anything. And my road dog, we were in New York, and he was the one, helping me through my recovery, and he wanted to wrestle with me. Okay, well, he pinned me down. Now, usually, honey, okay, I get the theme song in my head in a minute, bitch. Okay, we finna go to flip. And boom, I could not move. And I'm sitting up here trying to jaw my way out of it, but I'm like, okay, don't make me hurt you. Don't make me hurt you. Bullshitting my way through it, saying, bitch, okay, how in the hell you gonna get the fuck through here? Because I felt paralyzed. I felt immobilized. I was like, oh my God, if something were to happen to me, bitch, I would be a whooped ass for real and have no recourse. So that scared the shit out of me. Then, because right after that, I ended up going to my first time in DC, and I overkilled myself because I'm thinking I could do all this walking and shit. Bitch, you fresh out of surgery. I'm sitting up here doing all this goddamn walking, I almost passed out and shit. It was crazy. And so I'm here at a Big Boy Pride. They had a little thing. And I'm going around there trying to say, hey, to folks, hey, what's going on? Hey. Trying to flirt. They looking at me like, okay, bitch, yeah, okay, we know you at the hospital. You got cooties. And I'm like, oh, and then of course everybody wanted to come and hug. But shit, they sat there and I was like picking up the towel. I had no comeback or whatever. I was like, oh, bitch, So then it put me on, I'm on offensive defense because I'm like, okay, bitch, play your cards right. Because, see, if something were to go down, bitch, okay, you got to have a plan B for real. Because plan A was we could go toe-to-toe. But no, you got to duck and dodge and, bitch, and trip somebody in order to get away.
Yeah, plan B is $40.
I ain't with you. I am not with you. You understand? Right. Okay, what you say? Mute his mic. Mute. Right. Mute. Okay. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, what was happening? You couldn't see us? Oh, Tracy. Okay. So yeah, so that's why. Wait a minute. The Avatar. Okay, Avatar, just go off the screen. We just go off the screen. Okay. Right. Okay, the Housewives of Atlanta mute. Right. Okay. So yeah, that's why, DeMarco, because shit, I wanted to make sure that I was able to still be amongst my contemporaries and not be able to feel as though I wasn't, because, you know, as boisterous as I am and as radiant as convivial as I am, there are moments where when I'm still in large crowds, I get a little shy because I know my personality is bigger than life. And oftentimes it could rub folks the wrong way, you know, and and if I come in too much, you know, it sets me into a place that I don't like being in. So I try to you know, scope the crowd so I can see how I could bring in the icebreaker my way so that I can introduce folks to me, you know, because otherwise, no, if I come up in here the big old ball or whatever, no, it could be problematic. Okay, it can really be problematic. Okay, so yeah, that's why that was important at that time, honey. Yeah. Okay. So be that as it may, I wanted to tackle this. I think I will, because it's going to be the last conversation for the night, and that there is, yeah. See, exactly. Had to process it down, honey. That in fact, there's a lot of that comes that was the precursor to that. Yeah, that was the precursor to that, honey. Because when I tell you about the wooing and the cooing of all that, honey, and the crying and carried on, and one of the things, my silver lining in all of that was I did not have to worry about all that skin. Because you see a lot of folks that had all that extra skin that they had to go have surgically removed. I did not have that problem. And thank God, when I tell you God is God for a reason, because if I had that problem on top of had lost that weight that quickly, I'd be a nutcase. Because I was barely handling it then. I was like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not looking like myself. I'm going in the mirror, but I'm not seeing me. Okay.
I'm talking about the psychological realm of it. Is you wake up one day and you the little nigga. Like, what does that do to your brain? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and now here's what it is, because check this, because I still have problems because my eyes are bigger than my stomach. I will fix them. You've seen me do it. I will fix a plate, but bitch, you know you can't eat all this.
Yeah. I seen you fix a plate, and I'm looking like, nigga, you know damn well.
You know goddamn well you don't eat it. You know, but the thing of it is not catch it, because I'm still trying to learn portion control, because I call myself fixing a plate based on a half a scoop of this, a little bit of that, because I want to taste everything. But by the time I get through, bitch, now that there is the plate that I have made, calling that the sampler plate. Imagine what that bitch would have been like. Look, I'm the bitch that when I knew we were going to goddamn old country buffet, what is it called? Golden Corral now.
No, it's still old country buffet where we from.
Right, okay. if you know, going to those places like that, bitch, I would starve myself for the day, because I know I'm going up in there. They want $9.95 or $13.95, whichever time you go up in there. I know I'm coming out there eating $60 worth of motherfucking food. Because, listen, one plate is salad by itself. The other plate is the meats. One plate is the macaroni and cheese and the string beans are carrying on. This plate over here is the ribs and this, that, and the third. And that's the 4 plates that I start with. Then you sit back, you inhale all that. You get a good burp. Well, okay, boom. Let me go, because I didn't get to that plate over here. Let me go have some of that fried chicken, and let me have some of that roast beef over there, because that roast beef was looking good. Oh, they just did the fish. Okay, we're going to get a couple pieces of that fish. Yeah, it's that. I'm that bitch. And I can't no more. That's what I'm going to those places. It does me nothing. Child, please, it's a waste of money to me, because I can't eat. Now, let me have my purse. You let me take my purse, honey, and some Ziploc bags in that purse because we'll bring some shit home. Okay, we'll bring some shit home, honey. The Sizzler, okay, when I go to California and we were going out there for a convocation for our church and carrying on, that's how, listen, when you're balling on a budget, okay, we went to the Sizzler. We said,
you know that Sizzler, don't you?
Huh?
You know the Sizzler, don't you, Nate?
What?
We went to the Sizzler, and I would have my bag, and I would have my Ziplocs in the bag. So we would take the stuff, you know, like the chicken strips and the chicken, that kind of shit. We'd slip that shit in the bag. We'd take biscuits, put that in the purse, and carry on, because that there was how we would sit down there and eat throughout the day. But we'd take that back to the house, and I mean the house, Lord, to the apartment, I mean the hotel, and call it grace. Now, listen, because this is what I did too. I will also go, because that's how I found out about they 99-cent stores out there in California. I would go to the 99-cent store. I would get me a cooler, a ice, little styrofoam coolers. You get the ice for free at the hotel, so you fill that up, and then you go down there. You get your cold cuts, because that's the first time I found out about the 99-cent store having food and groceries and things. So you get you some. You got some Miracle Whip. You got you some bread, some all kinds of lunch meat and cold cuts and shit, milk, and a box of cereal, child. And you put that on the ice, and child, that's how you ate. Because shit, I wasn't finna to spend $15, $16 on lunch when I could do it for $5 at the hotel, okay, and carry it on. So that's that, you know, that had become a mindset, you know. So now when it doesn't even behoove me to go into those places, because I only get through half of a plate. I can't even get through a whole plate at those places right now, child. So if we go, honey, I have to have a bag that got some damn Ziplocs in it, honey. Oh, honey. Oh, darling. Oh, darling. Wait a minute, Tan is what you say? But you know I'm telling the truth. Okay, you know I'm telling the truth, child. I missed this on the low. How about that? Okay. I wish I could still eat like that, child. I know. And like I'm saying, having the surgery, that there was part of my problem, because in my head, I be wanting to fuck some shit up. And then now here's another thing too. And if y'all pay attention, if you've paid attention to me, I try to do this for the most part, but I've fallen off of it. They in the beginning, they tell us to eat the protein first. Okay. So if we got meat and stuff on the plate, I have to eat the protein first, because they say it's supposed to, I'm supposed to have, because of my body frame, they told me that 60 grams of protein a day was considered normal, but I'm a large guy, so I have to have double that. So I'm supposed to get 120 grams of protein a day, okay, through regular sources, that is. Okay. So,
hey, I just wonder why they call it a protein shake. It's so damn dumb.
Okay. So they tell us that, you know, eat your protein first, so that, you know, so you, because it's going to fill you up.
That's right. That's right, Naomi. Eat your protein first.
So and carry it on. So usually no time I have to stop after 5 or 6 bites, because after 5 or 6 bites, I'm full. So I had to let that process before I go back and do this, that, and the other. So it would take me, depending on what it is, it could take me up to 8 hours to eat a plate. And I say up to, because there are moments where I have my appetite is better than others, unless it's sugar. Now here's the fucked up part. If it's sugar and anything sweet and this, that, and the other, damn it, I'm okay. That sugar and shit, I could inhale the fuck out of some goddamn sugar and call it grace. And I answered about the doctors. I was like, why is this happening? They said, well, your body's going to crave sugar anyway. I said, no, I've had cravings, but not like this. I said, this shit is asinine, honey. No. Because I would sit up here and swear that I'm not hungry, right? I would have a plate and I would dip my 5, 6 bites, sometimes 7, sometimes 8, and say, okay, I'm full. And every time or if I catch myself, like I do 4 bites, but like, okay, I'm good. But then if I do that extra bite, that I just one more and I'm done, that one more always send me over the top, and I get full, bloated, I feel sick, and it takes me through changes. But a bitch to say she full, but we're gonna pick up a goddamn cookie, a piece of pie. Bitch, shut the fuck up over there. Because you're getting on my nerves. Okay. She
Hey, Miss Kitty got excited when you said eat some cookies and pies.
So, it just became. Oh wait. They say I don't because now gram wise I don't because I don't never hit 120 grams of protein. Okay, I don't. And
well, you know what I do with 120 grams? Oh, you talking about protein?
Right, protein.
No, my bad.
Right.
My bad.
Okay.
Money short over here. I was wondering.
Y'all see Eric?
Listen, I need about half a meal.
Dad is in the hospital. He just left.
He left early this week after being there for a month fighting COVID already. This is so frustrating. Don't know what to say. Oh, damn. Okay, child. We got to hold you up too, honey. This child said, honey, I'm definitely getting some donuts tomorrow. Fuck it. Okay, fuck it. Where you going? You going over to no, he in Detroit, honey. He got to go get him some Dutch girls.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord, did that make you nervous?
You know what, motherfucker? Fuck you.
I said Dutch girl donut. That motherfucker lost all his extremities, child.
Okay. Well, you look, if I have no appointment tomorrow, I come over to College Park and whip your ass.
Well, don't break the brass knuckles because it won't work. I ain't got to have my teeth no way, so shit, you ain't got. Oh, you child said what? What you say? Don't they deliver? Okay, you better.
Don't do it, E. Don't do it.
About to eat me some of these key lime cookies you brought cold right now. Oh, you finna eat some of them key lime cookies.
You know you want some.
Okay. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, honey. Okay, y'all. Okay, yeah, it's one of those nights. It is Friday. It's Thursday, actually. Friday Eve. Okay.
It's
So,
fabulous Thursdays.
how about that? Now let me go here because what I was trying to do is talk to y'all about the new high school diploma.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, here's where it is. Okay, here's where it is. Because we were talking earlier about what it was to grow up and how we grew up as far as cleaning up the house and understanding patterns that we have established and stuff while we were kids. But one of the things that we have established was if you go to school, if I don't go to high school, I'm good. If I get my high school diploma or my GED, I'm good, and this, that, and the other, and I can go on. But now we're in the age now to where even before I came down here to Atlanta, Burger King had a sign on the damn marquee. And what it was, they were hiring, but they said that in order for you to come up in there, they wanted you to have an associate's degree. And then all of a sudden it had become this explosion to where now a 2-year college degree, an associate's degree, is the new high school diploma.
Yep.
Okay. So with this being the new high school diploma, how is it that we're able to function in this particular world when education is not revered as a commodity anymore? So then it becomes this: what is it that you want? Do you want the student debt and the degree, or do you want the hustle and grind, and the mishaps of what society is? Because now here we have education ain't what it was. We don't have the trades and stuff that we used to have anymore to where you could work with your hands and you could still make a living. Yeah, for Burger King, honey. Yeah, you heard me. For Burger King. Yeah. The fuck? Exactly. Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't have it your way.
And wait a minute. See, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me pull your wig back with this one. It was a black-owned Burger King.
Oh, so it was the Brian Gumble Franchisable Academy.
Actually, well, LaVan Hawkins. Yeah.
LaVan Hawkins.
LaVan Hawkins. Uh-huh.
All right.
So I was like, what? Wait a minute. Here we go. What you say, JoJo? Wait a minute. That's Tannis. Tannis say, wait a minute. Come on. Give it to me. That's crazy. Was society to hit with degrees and dilemmas. Hello? You had to have a degree just to wash dishes. Ain't that a bitch? Okay, exactly. Okay, just to wash a goddamn dish. They want you to come up in there, honey, with at least 2 years. If y'all look at this stuff now, they won't even call it an associate's degree anymore. They say they want you to at least have 2 years of college. Okay, they tell you that.
They're trying to demolish the plateau of earning an associate's degree. They're trying to demolish it. Like, that's what they're saying. That's why if you look at it, the advertisement, like you said, it said at least 2 years of college. So they trying to say, yeah, 2 years of college, associate doggone degree, which, okay, they trying to tell you that first 2 years don't really mean shit.
It don't mean shit.
Yeah, but you can come flip these burgers.
Right. Exactly. What you say is the pay? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I know after 5 years of school to get my bachelor's degree, I still ended up being a store manager at KFC with 2 college grads and a man with a master's degree on the payroll. No damn sense. Hello. But
again, that comes from Duane crazy. That comes from our communities ourselves. They're not teaching the youth and the young adults to build up. They need not only teach it, they need to doggone walk in the light of building a wealth path, teaching them, that you don't need this little money to get rich. Like, okay, I need a degree so I can get rich. You need to build a doggone pattern of like a legacy. When you build a legacy, you can't stop the doggone, the amount of money. You might have a legacy of 20 people in your family. 3 of them may not have graduated high school, but the fact that they have a family business to fall into, they still have that path of wealth to doggone connect to. They may not know nothing else but that business, but that business is going to help them feed their family.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But white, I ain't gonna put on white people, but a lot of people outside of Okay, we're gonna call it the with and the without. Okay, the people with melatonin and the people without. Okay, the without, they teach these things in the community before the kids ever get out of elementary school. They learn what this is. They learn to pass it down. They know that when they get older, they're gonna be working at this major plant or whatever that their grandfather opened up years ago.
Okay.
So they know exactly what they're gonna take in school. They groom themselves for that.
Okay, that's a crackhead move of them doing by hiring people with degrees and having them working for 7.15 an hour shifts. Exactly. And see, here is something that we all have to get on as far as getting our politicians and even our business community to understand. Because the private sector always want to say that they're losing money. Okay, they always want to say that, oh, well, if we do this, then the small businessmen, honey, they can't thrive in this economy. Well, they ain't gonna thrive if they ain't got nobody working for them. Well, how is it and why is it that we have allowed our economy and our society to where everything that requires the work, all of the production, all of the workers are the least paid on anybody's fucking job? If you go to, Ford and it was paying $10 an hour back in the day when $10 meant something. Okay, but they work in production. You got to sit down here and in a week's time, you're supposed to pump out 1,500 cars or whatever within a week. Do you know what the hell? Listen, I worked. I worked at the temp service for a car parts place. Okay, so you know the little donut things, you know. We had to take those little donuts, put them on the wire rack, okay? Take the wire rack, pick it up, put it on the conveyor belt. Then it goes through the burner because they blacken them. And then I got to go and get a fresh rack off the thing, come back, put it down, start all over again. And you get like maybe 18, 20 donuts on the thing, put the rack up, grab a new one, boom. Boom. Now, the problem? The gloves are cloth. The damn parts are covered in fucking oil and shit because they get whatever they're lubricating them within the damn thing. Right? This bitch is going through a burner. This is wrought iron. So now I got to go get this empty rack that just come out this goddamn burner with oil on these gloves that are already cloth, so they're soaked. So I got to grab this hot rack to put it down and start over again. Now, once you get the hang of it, you zone out. Because now you're almost like a goddamn machine. Because you're going by on repetition. So when I felt myself doing that, I started singing. Okay? Because I need to keep my mind fresh, you know, and active. My supervisor, he said, oh, somebody happy. I said, happy? What are you talking about? He said, oh, you over here just a singer? I said, no, honey. I said, I got to keep my mind active. Your mind active, he says. I said, oh, honey, yes, child. I said, because I'm zoning out. I can't zone out up in here. You know, he said, oh, you get the hang of it. It was right then. I said, oh, hell no. For anybody who's done this kind of shit for 30 years, up in here like this, and you standing on concrete, bent over, your back hurt, your this hurt, your that hurt. Then what got me was the lunch bell rang. Boop! Everybody scattered like motherfucking roaches. I look, the fuck is this? So everybody scattered, went and got their lunch. They sitting down there. Some went outside to go have a cigarette and shit. So I don't know what to do. I'm like, oh, okay. I got my, okay. Boop, lunch over. Everybody raced back to their little station. By that time, they changed my station. So I went from the burner to where now I got the little metal pieces. I got to put them on the little hooks. I said, oh, no.
Now, you know, check this out. You know those big ass chrome bumpers on the front of these GMCs and all that? I used to work for the manufacturer that make the chrome bumpers for the trucks for GMC and Chevy. And let me tell you, it was that exact same shit. Big ass metal bumper. You hang it on the rack. You put these damn starch things and you strap them down. 6 of them go on a rack. And you got to hang the whole rack up and it goes into a chrome machine that turns them into chrome.
Chrome.
That shit that goes in the chrome will eat your whole fucking body up.
Right.
It'll burn your whole, it'll take all your limbs off. Racks come up, you gotta make sure when that goddamn empty rack come up that you got a full rack of bumpers ready for it.
Right.
Repetitive.
Yeah.
And you got somebody on the forklift dropping off the raw ones to you.
Right.
Nobody's thinking that you gotta actually physically pick these motherfuckers up, put them up on the thing, lock them down, pick them up, lock them down, pick them up, lock them down. They hit the thing so it'll go ahead through the thing and start dropping. When the next one come up, you should already have another rack locked.
Right, exactly.
And the same thing, like you said, bell ring.
Right.
I was like, nah.
I can't. I cannot do this. I knew then. I said, oh no, this is not for me. This is not. But again, the point is that all of the production jobs are always the least paying. How is it that I got to sit up here? I'm in housekeeping. I have to keep this motherfucking hospital or this hotel clean. But bitch, you only paying me minimum wage. Minimum wage now is $7.25 an hour. So
which should be illegal.
Right.
That should be illegal.
So now you sit up here and say, okay, so you pay $8.50, $9.50 an hour. Okay, so you pay $9.50, but you want me to stay on top of this hospital. I got to do all these damn floors. I got to make sure we do it right, make sure the chemicals are right because I can't go in here. We got to say, and it's the production. And you want me to do this for how? What?
First and foremost, since everything is regulated by the state of California when it comes to the United States of America, it seems like everything happens there first. You know what I'm saying? Whatever gets legalized across, you know what I'm saying, for it starts in Cali. Okay, so everything over there, the minimum wage is probably damn near $15. Okay, so I feel like if we're gonna regulate everything else, whatever their minimum wage is, it needs to be the same across the United States. I feel like minimum wage should be minimum wage. I don't give a fuck where you live at.
Exactly.
The same amount across the United States of America.
Exactly.
That'll make these other companies step their game up because nobody's going to work for you for less than minimum wage.
Okay. And yeah, they are trying to raise it to $15 an hour, but let's look at that because a lot of folks are sitting up there saying $15 an hour. Let's look at that. Because okay, let me do the math real quickly. Okay. And this here is going to be based on my rent because I don't have no problem sharing that. Okay. Now you talking about me. I'm in a 700 square foot apartment. Okay. That they really want to raise my rent because they say I'm below market. Okay. Now let's see. 700. I'm $771 a month. Okay. $771 a month. Now, by right, let's divide that by 31 days to see how much that's supposed to be a day. That's $24.87 a day just in rent. That's what my rent is per day. Okay? So now let's do this. $7.25 an hour. Oh, wait a minute. 7.25 times 8 equals. Oh, wait a minute. That didn't do right. Hold on. 7.25 times 8. I divided. That's only $58.24 a day. That's before taxes.
$40.
Right. So at minimum wage, you're only making $40 an hour. Bring home
$40 a day.
Okay. Now let's times that by 40 because that there is it. So let's times that by 5 because you work 5 days a week. That's $291.20 for the week. Now let's do that times 4 because it's 4 weeks in a month. $1,164.80 for the month on minimum wage. That's pre-taxes. Okay, before they take out anything on the taxes. Okay. Now, my rent is $771. Then you have my cable is another $220. My phone bill is $70. The light bill is $150. That's already now. I'm negative $46.20.
All right.
Now I only did this as a gross. I didn't do it as a net. This is gross. Now that's just off of what I do, and I still ain't put my groceries in here. I ain't put my other little incidental shit that I pay for. You know, my Netflix and all that kind of stuff for entertainment. I haven't even put my entertainment budget in here. Okay, this here is just standard shit, and I'm already at a deficit of damn near $50.
That's why it takes 4 motherfuckers at that motherfucking pay rate to motherfucking live in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Okay. My cable is $220. You heard me right because I got all this. I got my cable and the channels and carried on because I had to get the package. I only wanted the OWN channel, but OWN don't come in the basic package. You had to get a package. So yeah, I had to do all that. Okay, 1030. These payments for these folks getting tickets. Somebody needs to go to Clayton County and have them do their jobs and not set people up into going to jail because they can't pay their fines. Okay, well, that's how they like to make their coin, honey. So that there is, and then okay, because on my cable, I got something else that's added to the cable because I got the whole package because I use the phone. Okay, so that there, mind you, now I don't have the premium package on cable because I don't have all the channels because I don't watch them.
What?
So
you don't have the premium package? I got the premium package.
Huh?
I got the premium package.
Okay.
Ask my wife.
Good night. Go to bed. Mute. Mute.
I ain't with you. Okay. You just call me a big baller. No, honey, at the time, and everybody's like, okay, you need to go ahead on and get the Fire Stick and this, that, and the other. And that's true because I'm thinking about going ahead on and doing that because hell, all right. Hulu and carrying on, you usually get the program either a week or so or a day behind everybody else. And it's like, well, shit, I'm doing that now, trying to stay up because shit, I got the DVR because if I'm at work, I got to tape it anyway and see it later, So, and then I just redesigned my package because I had got it to where I got a $20 savings because I had to get them to rework it so I could get Showtime for P Valley, right? And I'm like, okay, exactly. Why pay for all that stuff and you're not watching it? Exactly, which is why I don't have all them damn channels and shit because I don't watch it. And the HBO and the Showtime are the packages, are the 2 premium channels that I have. Because of my programs that were coming on there, okay? And I watched my programs from there. And then everything else, shit, I got Amazon Prime and BET Plus and the Disney Plus, and which I think I'm gonna get rid of Disney Plus because shit, I only got it for Hamilton. I've seen it already. But So I have those on there, but shit, again, they chipping away at your coin because this one is $10 a month.
Hey, I
That
got an idea
$1
for
a
you.
month.
I got an idea for you.
What?
Just get internet and get you one of your friends that you know in the streets to get you a broken stick.
I don't want a broke stick.
Oh, you want one of them broke sticks?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Them broke sticks are everything.
That don't sound right coming from you. That do not sound right coming from you.
I'm just trying to- You say you want everything. You can get everything with that broke stick.
Some type of stick. Here you go, TJ.
TJ,
Okay, here you go. Yeah. How big is that motherfucking stick, honey? Okay.
it's a fire stick.
Don't you answer that. Don't you answer that, because I already know. Well, let me shut up.
They say it's a fire stick.
Hey, okay. I got fire.
And it's broken.
Okay. Okay. The point is, children, that we have to fight for a living wage. We can't fight for a living wage if we're going to accept the fact that, you know, they're saying that this is what we're worth. A living wage, $15 is that's a living wage, because look at everything you got: rent, lights, gas, and mind you, I don't have a gas bill. Everything here is electric. Okay. So we have that. Then you have everything that got to go with it. Now, who? Thank God I don't have a car note, but I got insurance.
Right.
Okay, so we ain't talked about nothing like that. Okay, and then a lot of places now they want you to have renter's insurance. So if you don't pay it up, you know, would you get your tax money and pay it for the year? Okay, that's another expense that you got to pay. So renter's insurance is $22-30 a month. Okay, so then you got insurance and care. You need a living wage. Okay, $15 an hour is basic. It's barely a living wage, but it's a start. In order for everybody, and then on top of it, let's look at the types of places that folks are living in. See, you want to sit down, you want folks to come in.
Not only that, the government doesn't give two shits about nobody, because if they would, they would regulate like living quarters, like the price of rent. They let these people do whatever the hell they want with the rent. They raise it. They doggone, if you put up a brand new building within 20 feet of your shit, it's supposed to go up. They're supposed to go up every time.
Right.
And there's too many things that's not regulated by the government. But when you look at the small print of the stuff, the government is getting kickbacks on it. That's why they don't give a fuck. They're getting paid off. They're getting millions and millions of dollars. Cellular service. You got to have a phone and communicate. But guess what? Did you all know that the satellites that they doggone use will say, did you know that the companies, these major conglomerates, they don't pay for that? It's free.
Right.
They charging you. This motherfucker tell you how much airtime do you want? Bitch, you don't even pay for the airtime. You trying to sell it to me? Are you serious?
Right. Wait a minute. Here's the one that gets me, because in order for you to get the damn thing, and see, again, us as consumers, it's not enough of us fighting for this. I know I say stuff, and there's a number of people who say stuff individually, but we don't collectively do it. How in the fuck am I paying for a box, and you telling me I got to rent this box for as long as I have the goddamn cable? So the box, in order to change the goddamn channels, is $10 a motherfucking month. And right. If another box to go into a room because you want to change the channel, that's a whole. So and you're leasing the boxes. Okay, leasing the boxes so that you can change the goddamn channel, and then, or because it's the DVR, it's all, you know, yeah. So you're leasing that. No, bitch. Okay. For me, and then here's the ticket. For us to sit down here and have a power outage and everything that I saved on this, if it ain't saved right, it's gonna be erased.
Right.
There's no guarantee with this damn box. Okay. No. Okay, no. Wait a minute, what you say, Buck? That's why that's what they based the original enhanced benefits of $600 on. $600 a week equals $15 an hour for 40 hours a week. Really? Okay. Okay, free Fire Stick. Okay. But that's why I got YouTube TV with unlimited DVR storage. Damn them boxes. Okay. Okay. So that there is that. So these are some of the things that we need to look into, because education is not the commodity that it once was. And even though, we're looking at it, it is a healthy price, because hell, yeah, I got a degree. Okay, it looks good on paper. But what is that degree going to do if hell, I'm not right now, we on COVID. So me trying to sit down and do the shit, and to be integrated into my craft is a whole nother thing, And what they say, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Speaking of other craft that we went to college for and got our degrees in, you know what I'm saying? Do you see how they actually doing it now? Do you see what Tyler's doing?
What do you mean?
Bruh. If he's doing a production over there at Tyler Perry Studios, right now, while this mess is going on, we'll say we go over there and we shoot a movie, right?
Right.
You can't leave. Everybody's quarantined there to work the whole situation, the whole thing.
Yeah.
You can't leave. There's no leave.
Yeah, they work in a bubble.
Yeah, they cannot leave. And once the production is over, everybody has to quarantine separately for so long before they released.
Right.
What the fuck?
Right. All of that. Okay, right. $75,000 debt, but we have our degrees, and see, here's the other thing. See, this is why I'm trying to work on getting Raphael Warnock to come on the show, because this is something that I want to ask him, because I want to get real. Listen, Bernie and I were talking about free education and free, community college and this, that, and other. But no, here's where I am, because I need to understand, why is it that our federal government will not forgive student loans or whatever, but you're the one who say that we need to have this education in order to matriculate and get into private businesses or into that private sector. Your whole idea is about the American dream and getting this education. What on earth says that school is supposed to cost so motherfucking much once we get after we get a high school diploma? What warrants school to cost that motherfucking much?
Again, the government kickbacks the government makes billions of dollars off of fucking student loans, and especially the motherfucking
interest.
Boy.
It's the interest. The interest is the interest on that is absolutely ridiculous.
Did you know, like a neurosurgeon, once he graduates, he's not done paying his student loans the first 10 years of his practice. That's why you see them doctors eating tuna fish sandwiches and soup. And they good doctors, they great doctors, but he ain't getting the Porsche for another 10, 12 years.
Right. Okay.
That's why the shoes ran over and everything, but you trying to figure out, how this motherfucking doctor look like he ain't got no money. He don't.
Right. Okay. And so this is where we are. And then on top of it, let's use doctors, because we always say doctors and lawyers, right? And they have the worst in student expenses, because here's the other thing, and I looked this up. I had looked this up when we were in school. And I was wondering, why is it that school books cost so? It don't make no sense for a goddamn textbook to be $100 and some odd dollars. It don't make no motherfucking sense. It makes no motherfucking sense for a textbook to be $150, $300. And you know what? I have found an article, and some of the manufacturers of the school books say they do it because they can. They have because they know you need it. It's all supply and demand. They charge that because they know you can. You can't get around it.
And they ain't paid but $30 for the book.
Exactly. When I read that, baby, I howled, and I said, and yet the Department of Education has not gotten on them about that kind of price gouging. You do it for the goddamn gas. You get on gas companies when they price gouge and carry it on.
You gotta know that there's something about the kickbacks and the motherfucking goddamn hustle of the books when you're able to sell the motherfuckers back and make a couple of $100. Because, boy, do you realize I might have made $700 selling my books back?
Right. But see, this is where the read is, because they tell us that when you try to sell the book back, because you done spent $200 for it, but they tell you're only getting $35 for it. And that there is what the book is really what the book is.
That's where my Chicago hustle kicked in. And I motherfucking started using the books in the library and everybody else's books, and I never took the plastic off mine. So, bitch, I need $100.
Right.
I was getting $170, $80 for my books. And when the guy came, he was like, damn. Like, did you ever open it? No, bitch, give me my money.
Right. Run it. Okay.
I was jacking his ass up.
Okay. Oh, yeah, and that part. What? Lee told her to take it right back because we ain't using it. Yeah, I like Professor that said, well, fuck that book. We ain't using that book.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So those are some of the things to consider today, children. We're going to get ready to cut this out. 3.5 hours almost. Okay. And there was that. But it's a good comeback and things of that nature. I want us to start looking at this and get regulated to ourselves, children. We coming into 2021, and that's going to be my mantra as far as getting ready to do what we need to do to get the job done in 2021, and to do it legally, honey. I want us to be above ground, because that's where we got to have our power. The black market and carry on, they got their power. They don't have their power, but it's the top market that got to get it. It's the top market. If we keep doing everything on the black market, then everything that's up top is never going to achieve. It's never going to achieve, and we'll never have an equal playing ground to where we can have the political and economic power to battle these bitches. You know what I'm saying? So we've got to make sure that we get it. The hustle gonna be there, but now here let's sit down there and get it on the track so that the train can roll. Because shit. Everybody know that the train got to keep rolling for you to get the sleeping car. Okay. So that there is how I'm looking at this and how I'm seeing this. I'm in the process of purging, so get ready for 2021 and things of that nature, because here we're talking about debt to carry on. I got debt and things. We got to raise money. We're looking to get the play up and running for 2021. We're looking to start filming again. If we can if we're contained and we're able to do this, then we can. I want to get the play up and running, or at least film it so I can have it on DVD, which will probably be easier because that dealing with filming and carrying on, we're able to.
You're talking about the play you did already, right?
Yeah. No time for the pain. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need to find me a character in there.
Oh, I got it. Already got it. You know what? Oh, now I should have y'all battle. It's the same one that Dave Tolliver won.
Man, forget Dave. Oh, y'all
Okay. All right. Well, listen, honey. Let me let y'all go, honey, and y'all get to getting and carrying on, because this chair is wearing my ass out, honey. Y'all see me keep adjusting this shit. You think I have hemorrhoids or hemorrhoids or something?
What's the chair's name?
Huh? Would you say what's the chair's name? Backbreaker.
I thought his name was Woody.
Backbreaker, honey. Shit is fucking my damn back.
I told you before, but you're so damn hard-headed.
What?
I told you what chair to get.
Oh, I haven't looked for it yet. Shit. If you love me, tell a friend, goddammit. If you hate me, tell all your motherfucking enemies. But do know this. One way, shape, style, form, or fashion, honey, everything that we're doing here will move forward. You may finish all of your crumpets, my darling, because the tea has been dished. And you've been dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meech and Big Red, honey. In the absence of Aunt Nikki, but she was over here in the comments and carrying on. Things, so that's cute and cute. Honey, we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you. And you said I'm still waiting for the guests from Pose. Okay, well, listen. Announcement on that. January 6th. January 6th. We got to get it reconfirmed, but his people confirmed with me. January 6th, he will be with me, but he's going to be on the radio portion of the show. It's not going to be live streamed. He's going to be on the radio. But I'm going to see if he wants to do it live or whatever. We're still trying to make that. But January 6th, 2021, on our radio program at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Blog Talk Radio Network is when Billy Porter will be with us. Also, this coming December 29th, if y'all remember Ready for the World, y'all remember the group Ready for the World? The lead singer, Melvin Riley Jr., will be on the radio show with us. And then June 7th, I believe. I gotta look at my notes. He'll be here live stream with us here. So we got some things coming down the pipeline for you, but that's what's going on. Okay. So having said all that, hey, that there is that. So honey, wait a minute. Where am I? Oh, here we go. Okay. So on that note, my darlings, finish it up and we'll talk to you soon. So and scene.